Hmm.
All right, welcome back to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Just wait a
Whoop,
minute,
whoops.
make sure levels are good. Think,
Checking.
think everything looks good.
We're good.
Okay,
Checking.
so we finally had a night to sleep. The previous day was pretty busy. Started off at the Talmost household with some waffles. Explored Troll Skull Manor.
Oh my gosh, that was the same day?
That was
Yeah,
all one day.
Oh, wow.
you guys got someone to have lunch with the Doom Raiders. Then you went back and hung out with Volo, and he went to the courthouse and signed over his deed. And then you guys went to the dock ward for the evening to investigate some murders. And you met Dreverax there, and while having a conversation, due to Nightbreeze's natural 20, he just noticed a shadow move to think maybe you were overheard. But looking around, you couldn't find any more traces of that. But yeah, you hung out there for a little bit, and then finally went back to go to bed. So I think we kind of wrapped that up pretty quick. Yeah, you guys had a conversation on the way back. I remember.
Yes.
So yeah, was there anything else for that evening to wrap up?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, not that I can think of either.
All right, then we will just move right along. So Gus, you went back to basically to your family's estate, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything? You just basically just went home and went to bed.
Went home, grabbed a snack, went to bed,
Okay.
woke up, had a delicious breakfast.
Well, you may
I guess
may not have.
maybe not.
So you were actually woken up pretty early. I'd say maybe it was like 4:45 early.
Oh boy.
You hear a woman's voice, fairly loud, saying, "I am Vajra Safar, the Blackstaff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward at once. Bring your friends."
Oh. Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, you kind of look around. You're just in your room. It's still dark. There's no one around.
I jump out of bed and run over to like the window and move the tapestry around and stuff and see if there's somebody hiding in my room.
Make a perception check.
Here we go. Well, I don't want to roll a d12.
Might be higher.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Wow.
That's a
Whoa,
great
so
use
not
of a
bad.
natural 20. You find everything exactly as you expect it to be in your room. There's nothing unusual hiding here.
And I'm very confident of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's. I figure I got enough time, so I'm still gonna go down to the kitchen and grab something from the ice box.
Sure.
Yeah, does Gus know how to not snack? I don't think that's the case. Yeah.
Nah, he's always bulking, bro.
And just so you know, because Gus
Alright,
would know.
side.
Do you know who the Blackstaff is, Josh?
I know of the Blackstaff. I've heard the name. Really don't know much more than that.
So the Blackstaff is like a title. It's like the highest ranking wizard in the city, and currently it's Vajra Safar, and the office of the Blackstaff is in charge of Force Grey and the Grey Hands, and ultimately the City Guard and the City Watch.
That's how I loosely know who it is.
So in your applications to the Grey Hands, that's who you think would be like reviewing them. So I think with this message, there's a little bit of Senpai finally noticed me.
Oh.
But she didn't necessarily sound all of that happy.
She
in her
didn't.
tone.
That's why I'm a little concerned.
Yeah.
And not in a hurry. So I know my friends are at the Dripping Dagger, right?
Yeah.
Is that where you are?
Yep.
So
Sure, they should be.
I
Yeah.
will make my way there to provide them an early wake-up call. But if what I would like to do is while I'm on the way, I would like to stop at like one of those early morning bake shops and grab some pastries for the people I'm about to wake up.
Sure. You can easily find. There's...
Stopping at the 24-hour Krispy Kreme.
Oh man, the light's on.
Yeah, there's
They got the red
definitely
candle in the window.
there's definitely you can find a couple bakeries, or you can find stands on the streets, people selling baked goods. Either way, there's not as many open at this hour, but there's a couple.
Yeah, I just want to grab like maybe a half dozen bear claws.
Sure. I'll say you can do that for 1 silver.
It's worth it.
They're good ones. I assume you want. You're not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 silver. Sweet. Okay.
And just because I'm curious for you as players, how much have any of you read through Volo's Waterdeep Enchiridion?
Oh, I read the whole nothing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think I like read the front page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would have looked for cool pictures.
yeah.
I'm
If there
there.
are cool, if there are cool pictures, I'm like looking at the text around the cool picture.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of information there, so I know it's homework, but I think you'll find it interesting when you get to it. But it's not required. And by this time, your characters wouldn't have been able to read through it yet, so that's fine. So
We don't even know if our
curious.
characters can read, so...
It's one of the reasons
Stayed
I
up
hadn't-
all night last night.
It's one
Turning
of the
the
reasons I
pages.
hadn't looked at it. I'm like, Dandriel wouldn't have even thought about this yet.
Yeah.
What's the lady's name again?
Vajra Safar. So it's Vajra Safahr.
Vajra Safar. Blackstaff. Got it.
And anyone if you've been in the city for a while, you'd probably know this tidbit is that she is the youngest person to ever hold the title of Blackstaff.
So
Go
I know
hard.
nothing.
Yeah, you know.
I don't even... Blackstaff, what does that even mean?
Sounds evil. Pull out sword.
You think someone's walking stick got muddy.
Right, like...
Yeah.
All right, so I know where their rooms are in there now, so they
Yeah.
can't hide from me. I'm gonna start with the boys' room. The
What-
one because
What time is it by the time he gets here?
Probably
It's early. He did make a stop.
5:30?
It's about 5:30 is about right.
Yeah.
Okay. I was planning on Lynn making up at 6 anyway, so it's just a little early. I was just gonna say.
So I'll wake up the guys first with a.
Your whole camera just shifted.
It's the cops. Must Gus have a cop knock? Is that required?
I do. I have to. I was knocking on doors for years.
Much like before, I grab my rapier, go to the door and slowly open it.
I stick a pastry in his face. Like, not literally in his face, but like right up in front of his face.
So you shove it into his open mouth as he's saying hi.
You're it with your rapier.
Good morning, come on in, I guess.
Well, thank you. So, good news. I got pastries.
This is the hour people go to sleep, not wake up. What are you doing?
This
But
is
dude,
when
he,
this
dude, he
is
said he
when
has pastries.
people with real jobs wake up.
I don't have real jobs. I avoid real jobs. I do fake jobs.
So here's a cool story. I was sleeping, and I woke
Just
up
like we just were.
Yeah. Like,
yes,
mm-hmm.
just like that. But then I heard this loud woman's voice.
And you're shiny
Much
and you're
evil.
beautiful and I'm going back to sleep.
It wasn't that this time. This time it was, I looked around, and I'm really confident there was nobody in my room. So it was just a weird, like, voice into my head.
Is this the girl that you were supposed to be, or that you met down at the docks and had that awesome date with?
Oh, yeah.
The voice was different, and this was not my conscience.
Okay,
So this
it's
is
called-
another girl?
This was...
How
You
do
just
do
started
this?
dating this girl.
What's
How are you
going on?
already
Hey,
cheating on her?
Wait for it. It was Vajra Safar.
Who?
Huh? Like, what?
Really, guys?
I
She's some sort of.
barely know your names. Who's Volunteers for?
Is she?
That's fair.
Is she shiny? Like you?
You know what? I've never seen her.
So
But-
wait.
but-
You've never seen her yet. She was yelling at you this morning
In your
room?
bed?
In my ears or something. I don't know how she did it. I don't know if it was in my head or actually like a physical noise. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't do magic. But she's the Black Staff. 'Cause that-
Oh.
yeah. So
Does that mean something?
She's Gus's old boss. Actually, old boss's boss. Apparently.
yeah.
Kinda.
Okay.
She kind of like is super important, and
So why was she talking to you?
she wants to see us.
Oh, for us. Okay, that
Yes.
makes sense.
So she's talking to you because she wants to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
She knows.
I'm more okay with this now.
She knows I kind of run the party, so she came to me.
You know what? Let's go for it. It's too early in the morning.
Also, here's a pastry. It's delicious. It's cinnamon. I'm gonna go get Lynn now.
Oh, I need to watch this
That's.
happen.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me just make sure I've got my robe on, and I just want to get in a good position to
Hey,
watch.
Where do you keep your just in case I get stabbed money? So that way, in case that happens, I know where to pull to get you help.
I usually have a running tab under the family name.
Because of women?
Because you get stabbed a lot?
Things happen. Anyways, what does she like to drink?
Something given to her by not Gus.
Is she
Right.
is she a coffee drinker, a tea drinker?
Tea?
Tea? Tea. All right.
But are you sure you want to do this?
Positive.
Oh shit!
So I'm
I'm
gonna write.
certain that I want him to do this.
I'm certain that I want to watch this from a distance.
So I'm
Oh.
gonna run downstairs and see if I can get some tea at the inn tavern. there.
Meanwhile, I'm getting dressed rapidly and just anxiously watching down the hall because this is going to be epic.
Yeah, I am placing myself a decent distance away from the door so I don't risk getting hurt or accidentally truly involved. But I'm just gonna sit down on the floor cross-legged and eat my bear claw and wait.
I'm going to. Since you're sitting, I'm going to stand kind of against the door on my elbow, just kind of wait.
Nice. I'm like, Night Breeze, it's breakfast and a show.
This doesn't happen often. I've been around, and this does not happen often.
No, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, they have a couple varieties of tea.
I made probably an herbal tea because she's like super green.
Yeah, and I'm guessing it's probably like it's probably just they have some that's out. It's just like continental. It's for the for the
So it's
people
an
here.
Earl Grey, like it's just typical Earl Grey. A little bergamot, like just like a little orange or something that I can pop into it.
Yeah.
I think we should prepare and roll initiative.
All right, so I'm gonna take the tea and the bear claw, and run upstairs to her door.
All right, Breezy, what's the over under on she hits it?
Oh, dude, I think that's going to happen. Like,
Gonna happen.
I think we should do an over/under on how soon.
Ooh. Before he talks or after he talks?
Well, he's a fast talker. I think within the first couple of words, it's probably going to happen.
Okay. I'll put 2 silver on him lasting 3 whole sentences.
All right, I'll take that. I will. That's a deal. I will give you a side bet of 2 silver that she rolls her eyes as soon as she opens her doors and sees that it's him.
I'll take that one.
You're downstairs getting tea.
Yeah, you're downstairs. You know what? I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet.
Okay, good.
She's not gonna roll her eyes. She's gonna scowl. That's
Ooh, I'll throw in an extra silver if she scowls instead of rolls her eyes.
all right.
All right. So I excitedly run up the stairs. And I get to her door and do a little room service.
Oh.
Room
Okay.
service.
So I hear this. It wakes me up. I'm a light sleeper. How much does it sound like a man trying to be a woman?
It sounds exactly like Gus in a high pitch saying room service.
Oh, so I can tell it's Gus.
I think I don't
think
even
I
need to
would
make
be
a
able to
roll
tell?
for it.
Okay.
I don't think Gus has a performance stat, does he? Or do you want it? Do you want to roll performance?
I don't have.
Make him roll. Make him
you
roll.
know, I am charismatic.
Okay.
18.
That's pretty good. So I'll have you make a perception. If you can beat an 18, you can know it's him.
Yeah, I rolled 17 and it's +5, so. Okay, so I know. Okay, so I immediately wake up. Immediately.
I take another bear claw and I tear it in half and I hand half down to Dan.
I immediately roll my eyes and like go to the door and I like open it and I'm like, what do you want?
I
Is that a
have
scowl?
I have tea and a bear claw.
It's like
I would-
exasperated, probably eye roll. Yes.
And
I will give eye roll.
and you can hear down the hall your other 2 friends just chuckling.
That makes me like sigh even more. And I'm like, I take them and say, what is it now?
So I heard this. Like, I woke up and I heard this voice. It was like a loud woman's voice in my head, or physical. I don't know. I still don't know. But she yelled at to my head. Let me start over. I
Get
woke
to the
up.
point or this door is being shut.
You should take I think you got low blood sugar. You might want to take a bite of that bear claw. But so do you know Vajra Safar?
No.
Well, she's the Blackstaff. Do you know Blackstaff?
Would I know
You've
Blackstaff?
probably heard of it.
Okay. Yeah.
So she woke up. Well, she woke me up with her voice and said she wanted us.
At this
come-
point, I open the door fully and I like turn around and I say, just freaking come in, guys, because obviously this is a story and I'm standing at the door and I like just leave the door open and like walk and like sit down on my bed and like eat the bear claw and like drink my tea and let you continue. Just pretty much like ignoring you but listening.
Okay.
She wants us to come to her. She sounded kind of mad, but not mad. Kind of like how you sound when you talk to me.
So then
Okay,
she's mad
so
at
she
you.
knows you
That's
well.
bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
And she seemed like she knows me, or at least our party. But she wants to see us
When?
now. Which is why I'm here, waking you up.
Okay, where?
This-
I don't remember. Probably where she is, at the Blackstaff Tower.
Mhm. Yeah.
At the
Yeah,
Black
I know where that
Sapphire.
is.
It's over in, I think, the Castle Ward.
Okay. Yeah.
You should be really excited. She's, like, really important. Oh, I get it. That's probably why you're not excited.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, well, give me 5 minutes. We want to meet downstairs. Do we need the horses, or we're gonna walk?
I assume we'll take the horses. Unless you want to walk.
Okay.
The streets
Well,
are pretty light right now.
How about you go sit downstairs, eat your 4th breakfast for the day. I'll get ready. I'll get the horses ready, and I'll meet you out front. And then I like peek out. If the guys haven't come in the room, I will like peek out or like yell out to them like, "Sound good, guys?" Because like I know they're there watching or listening.
Good morning, Lynn, and we'll meet you downstairs.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And I'll flip Nightbreeze the 2 silver I owe him for the eye roll.
I hand it right back to you.
Do I
I'm not
see
gonna take your
that?
money. I'm not gonna
Do I see it? Do I see them?
Oh, no, it's so much better.
over. It's wide out in the open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not hiding it at all.
Definitely notice it. This is like the classic thing happens and the guy goes, "Damn it!" and hands the money over.
So, guys, I think that went well.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, it's just absolutely great.
I think I'm gonna win her over.
You should try
Yeah.
hard. Like, try really hard.
What do you think I just did? I brought her tea and a pastry.
I mean, I still understand how you have 2 women at the same time. There's the one that you're going. Why was she in your room?
That's the thing. She was not in my room. Her voice was.
All
Okay.
magic-y stuff.
Yeah, I don't get how it works, but
Yeah, you don't get a lot. It's okay.
wait, hey, that wasn't nice.
You know, it's early. I wasn't expecting this.
So do you wanna just kind of fast forward to when you're leaving, or is
Yeah.
do more you want to play out? All right. So you guys.
There's a lot of Gus checking his sundial, saying, "Oh, 5 minutes, right?"
She's still probably working on her hair.
Yep. So you got the horses ready. You meet downstairs. You can take off. Which way are you going?
Probably just up the high road and probably up Seldith Street and then to
Head over the
Sword. Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
and then up.
Up the street of the sword.
Yeah,
Sure.
Sword Street.
Oh, Sword Street.
Yeah, go all the way to the end. Okay. Does that work?
Yeah, that's a smaller street, but it's probably also less crowded. That is not.
Fine.
It's still a holiday week, but it's pretty early. So
Yeah,
you don't-
everybody's on dance time.
You don't have any trouble getting here. There's no race today, so there's kind of like the down day of the 10-day. Still people celebrating, but you can make your way over to Blackstaff Tower, and it doesn't take terribly long.
I assume there's guards at the front door.
Let me read.
And with that, we die.
Don't worry,
yeah,
guys.
there's
I
a
got
20-foot
this.
wall surrounding the tower with a main gate. And yeah, so you can come up to the gate, and there are guards there who will see you, and they'll let you in. And there's someone there who can take care of the horses for you.
Okay.
They know you've been invited. And
Oh,
they'll,
they do.
Yeah, they'll
That makes
basi-
this easier.
They'll basically like escort you over to the door. The tower
So they-
itself is.
Whoa! Wait a minute. They know me.
They know you were invited here by the Blackstaff.
Hey guys, they know us.
Well, that's definitely refreshing.
We're famous.
Famous adventuring party.
And you
All
see the tower itself is made of black smooth stone. It has no windows. You don't see any doors. It's about 3 stories tall. But you walk up to it and kind of oddly a door appears when you get close. And it kind of just opens in and it looks like there's a larger room inside. Like the tower itself doesn't seem that big, but kind of like the TARDIS, it's bigger on the inside. So yeah, you walk in and it's like this conference room with like a long oval table, and one side there's a fireplace with a fire in it. It does seem kind of cozy in here, and at one end of the table is sitting Vajra Safar, and yeah, she has her my brain just loses words sometimes. As her name, she's holding a large black staff. She has it next to her, and yeah, she sees you guys come in, and she says, "Oh, welcome. It's nice to meet the heroes of the city I've been hearing so much about. Come on in." And
Guys, follow me. And we walk in, and I bow.
and she just kind of like acknowledges that and just like, "Come, sit down." And she asks, "Would you like anything to drink?"
Yes? Yeah?
And-
I'm good.
I'm okay.
Can I get a red eye?
And you see a servant walks in through a door and comes in and is like, "What can I get for you, sir?"
I will have a water, please.
And he's carrying a tray and he just holds out the tray and a water just appears on the tray and he hands it to you.
Thank you.
And it is cool.
Refreshing.
Can I get a red eye?
She casts Fireball.
What else does a 20-ish year old drink at 5 in the morning? Or 6. It's like 6 now.
Yeah, he'll do the same thing and it appears on his tray and hands it to you.
Disgusting but good in the morning.
Yep, it's everything you expected.
If you're not familiar with what a red eye is, it would be a mead with a raw egg cracked in it and hot sauce.
The breakfast drink of champions.
Oh yeah.
And so that servant walks out, and it's kind of just like a moment of a little bit of awkward silence. And someone else walks in. He's got like a small stack of broadsheets. You recognize them, the different, basically newspapers of the city, and hands them to Vajra. And she looks at me and is like, "So one of the nice things about being the Blackstaff is we tend to get early editions, like the first runs of a lot of these various news outlets we have here in the city." And she holds up one. It's like, the Waterdeep Sentinel, and has a big headline on it saying "Safest City on the Sword Coast." And it's like, this is just the stuffy things everyone's parents read. It's kind of bland. It's nice to know that we're pretty safe. And,
You're welcome.
And she flips the page. The next publication is the Guardian of the Castle Ward, and it has a big headline: "Watch winning fight against violence." And so she's like, it's nice that they're saying something nice about the City Watch. You don't see a lot of that in a lot of the publications, but everyone knows the Guardian has it always spins in favor of the city. People tend to expect that. And she flips the page to the Waterdeep Watchman. This one, the main headline says, "Dragon's Wing, greatest lead in Fleetswake history." And she'll be like, that was an amazing race, but down here the sub article says adventurers lead the strike against Xanathar.
Hey, that's us.
Yeah, you've made an impression here. And she flips the page. The next one is the Waterdeep Wazoo. And this one has a bold headline that says, Zentarum claim victory in gang war. It's like, your acquaintances there haven't wasted any time getting the publicity out there.
Ma'am, I don't like them.
Interesting.
I elbow Gus a little bit.
And she just kind of like observes for a moment before she flips to the last one. And she's like, this is my favorite one. It's the Dockward Dispatch, and it has a headline that says, Talmost does what Safar won't. And there's a long article in there about how this new adventuring party formed by Lord Augustine Talmost has gone into the sewers to eradicate the gangs, and how the City Watch and the City Guard have done nothing to alleviate all this violence that's been happening.
We are absolutely doing the best that we can to help this city. I am very glad that I helped assemble this great group of people.
And so yeah, she just kind of sits in silence for a moment.
But I don't think that's fair to you, because I believe you're doing everything you can as well. Guys, you got anything to say?
Gus, I think we're in trouble.
Yep.
So after an uncomfortable amount of time, she
Absolutely perfect.
she's kind of like eyeing each one of you, basically trying to like decide what she wants to think of you.
Good luck.
When she makes eye contact with me, I don't break it.
Okay. And she say, I'm not so naive to think that a group of adventurers just defeated the Xanathar. Tell me what actually happened in the sewers.
We defeated the Xanathar. Like, we went into the sewer to find a guy who was captured by the Xanathar, and while we were down there, we killed Xanathar, found the guy, and left. It was really like, it was pretty easy, actually. Oh, there was this weird, like...
Would I know enough about things in this world with what I've done in the background to know that maybe she would go by Lady Blackwood in her position?
You can make a history check.
Gladly. Plus 97.
Ooh.
Straight roll, 15.
15? I'm actually not sure that I would know that. I haven't come across that name anywhere.
All right, I'll go on a limb.
So is that a thing that you've seen in another publication?
Yeah. Well, not that she would go. No, it has to do with position and title. So as Gus is rambling, I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, Lady Blackwood, we went into the sewers in search of a friend of ours, by the name of Floon, right, guys? Floon?
Yeah.
Floon. And while we were down there, our trail led us to the Xanathar, and we were able to rescue him. I do not feel that we have ended the issue with the Xanathar, but I do believe we've dealt them a blow.
Yeah. What he said.
There are multiple hideouts and many members killed. That wasn't you.
No.
We did one.
We did one.
We did one, right, guys?
Just the one. We didn't go in to kill Xanathar. We went to save Floon.
Right.
We were here helping a kidnapping victim that we were pointed to the possible location by another fancy Renair Neverember? Renair.
Yes.
Who was also kidnapped, who we also rescued.
Oh, guys, remember the thing that looked like this? It was down there.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
It was a guy that had a face like this.
So this is about as I expected. So you didn't do nearly all the things you're taking credit for.
Oh, we're not taking credit for anything that we didn't do.
No, people are giving us credit.
She holds up the 5 broadsheets she just showed you, and like, you've taken credit for quite a bit.
No, we did one. Where's this stuff come from? Who's your source?
Her source is the newspapers. She's pointing at the newspapers.
But
you remember just the previous night an interview you gave to a reporter for the Dock Ward Dispatch, where you are quoted directly in this article. And you actually think that's kind of impressive, because that was like less than 12 hours ago, and it's already in print in her hand.
All right. I did talk to the reporter, but I don't know what she was actually reporting about. I was just really excited that she was talking to me.
I'll just like put my hand on Gus's shoulder and be like, Gus thinks he's real pretty, and that's what he's got.
What do you mean thinks?
You're the second most attractive
man in
in all of Waterdeep.
This is not the time or place, guys. This is super serious.
Well, and she'll go on, and what are you doing now? Captain Staggett reported that you've been bothering his watch officers.
Yeah, and he couldn't be bothered to talk to me.
I put my hand back on. This is a theme, I can tell. I put my hand back on Gus's shoulder, and I say, Lady Blackwood, we received some information about some sailors who have been found without their heads in the dock district, and we were asked to take a look and to see what we can find.
Where did this information come from?
From our sources, not the newspapers.
From the Zentarum?
Perhaps.
People talk, and people say things. And sometimes it's things about people having their heads cut off.
And you and your sources are just looking into this to
save the city
for kindness, to be do-gooders.
Yes.
Yeah, like we can't have a city where people are getting their heads cut off. We're just trying to help,
especially during Fleet Week.
So you know, the Zentarum hire assassins. They make coin killing people. And if they have another assassin doing work, that's their competition. This is a business move for them to eliminate their competition. They're not trying to save people's lives. They're trying to be the ones who get paid for ending their lives instead of someone else. And you are just acting as a pawn, thinking that you're doing good.
Well, we are doing good, but I do agree that I don't like the Zentarum. But
Lady Blackwood, have you considered that perhaps some of the Zentarum that you think are Zentarum are not really Zentarum?
She thinks for a moment, but then she kind of just dismisses. She doesn't really address what you just said, and she'll continue with, we can't have adventuring parties, even well-intentioned, performing the work of city officials. And as the previous Open Lord learned, everything becomes so much worse than the public starts thinking that the city isn't running properly. If we have adventurers solving crimes and doing things, then what's the purpose of the City Watch?
So
Wait a minute,
perhaps a good answer then would be to hire us as city officials to work with you and to use our contacts as resources.
And we would do it at what would be a steep discount from what our general adventuring rate would be, given that our only real care is protecting the citizens of Waterdeep.
So I'll have Nightbreeze make a persuasion check with advantage.
Hooray! Thank you.
Roll the good ones.
Roll the good ones. Roll in the good ones. Persuasion.
No double ones.
Well, the first one was a 3.
Mhm.
The second one was a 19, so 20 total.
Okay. So we're gonna do some damage control. People think that you either defeated the Xanathar Guild in its entirety, or at least suffered a major blow, and that you acted with the Zentarum. You are going to continue to
We acted at the behest of you guys, of course.
Yeah, you acted as members of the Grey Hands.
I like that.
Gus, isn't that thing that you got turned down for a bunch of times?
I have not applied yet. I have not earned it yet.
Well,
Yes.
you're going to continue to act for the Grey Hands for the foreseeable future.
Do we get like the official gear?
And so another servant will walk in with a tray, and it has these little metal, like basically little clip-on pins.
Yes.
And
Are they plastic police?
Which Gus definitely recognizes as the Grey Hand token.
I run over and
Yeah, it has a symbol on it. It resembles a human hand with fingers together and the palm out, kind of like that. And yeah, it's just it's a little pin you can wear.
Before Gus pins his on, I say, I like this idea, and I think that obviously Gus does as well. However, we do things as a group, and I haven't heard much from our counterpart, Lynn.
Lynn, do you want a pen?
I'm just wondering what this means.
It means you're an official Grey Hand member and super important in this city.
Yes, but what does that mean?
The best horse care possible.
Are we beholden to you guys now?
Give me
What
one moment.
what exactly
I'm looking something up.
is this Gray's hand? What is?
It's what happens when you hold black staffs for too long.
Your hands turn gray.
I haven't had my red eye yet.
Well, here's the deal, guys. Like, my entire life goal is to be a Grey Hand. And this is super cool.
I just want to make sure we know what we're getting into.
You're getting into the Grey Hand.
So as you're having this debate, she'll say, like, I'll rephrase. You are going to work for the Grey Hands, or I will arrest you under charges of espionage, hampering justice, and treason.
That sounds way worse, guys.
So you're gonna work for us for a little bit.
I need a cart, a cloak, and 4 white horses.
For what?
Can I get it? Can I get a diamond worth 50 gold pieces?
No. You're gonna do a job, and your payment for this job is not going to jail or worse.
So what do you want from us then?
For starters, aside from the petty violence of street thugs in the streets, I have a nagging feeling that there's a deeper evil brewing in Waterdeep, and I want you, and she looks around, all of you, to seek out Halam. He's a monk and a diviner who lives in a cave on the side of Mount Waterdeep.
Say Harambe?
Halam. It's Hlam.
Too soon.
For
The cave on where? Sorry.
It's on the side of Mount Waterdeep. I want you to ask him what he's heard about threats to the city. But a word of advice, try not to annoy him or overstay your welcome.
So, Gus, you could stay outside.
Ha ha. So what does this mean in terms of who we can and cannot talk to? Are there any restrictions here? Or can we just carry
Who do you
on
want to talk to?
whoever is necessary to make sure we can accomplish the job?
You'll want to talk to Halam and the city guards on the way. You can show them your gray hand token, and they will give you access to the mountain.
Say there's like members of the Zentarum that we associate with.
Yes, Davil and his gang.
Yeah. Can we continue that? Or can we do it openly, or do we have to do it secretively? You know, that kind of thing.
I would caution you against them. They are
All
not.
right.
They try to spin their lies as do-gooders of the city, but
I got it. Secretly. Got it.
They are out for themselves and only themselves.
I don't get people like that.
At this point, like Lynn is like not. I don't like that she's like brought us in here and put us in this corner and everything. So I'm pretty impatient and just want to leave. So I'm just gonna be like, is there anything else, or are we free to go?
Yep. Please get started.
All right.
Lynn, we get to go to a mountain.
I like get up and like start walking out.
Yeah, and she gets up and heads back to an interior room.
Lynn, wait up.
I draw my sword. No.
Lynn, wait up.
Opportunity attack.
We are
Lynn, did you grab your pen?
to a mountain. Oh yeah, here's your pen.
I did not grab it. No, I like kept walking out.
Gus definitely would have grabbed
like
all
a
of
creepy
them.
room with no
Gus has
windows.
all
Like
of
I'm
them.
getting out of this place. I don't like that lady. There's no windows. It's like this dark space. I'm getting out of here.
Lynn, wait up. I have your pen. Do you want me to pin it on you?
No.
I'm like keep walking. I'm like,
Guys, here's her pen. Guys, take it.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dan. Do you like it? Do you like my pen?
It's beautiful.
Guys, you don't understand. I have been looking forward to this my entire life.
We're having this conversation as we're walking out.
Or in the last, 4 years. Which feels like a whole life.
So you've wanted to be blackmailed into doing work for people for your entire life?
I was not blackmailed because I was willing to begin with. Blackmail, you didn't have to blackmail me. I was happy to do it.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right. So are we back to the cart?
Yeah, as you head outside, you realize it's started to rain.
Perfect.
And Gus, you know of Halam. You may not have known his name, but you know there was this one guy who lives on the mountain. And normally the mountain is kind of just off limits to everyone. The Griffin Cavalry is up there. They're usually the only ones who hang out there. But there's this one guy who lives up there by himself. And there is an outpost of City Guard who have basically a checkpoint near him. They're not really like they say. People are kind of like they're there to guard him, basically to let him meditate and not be disturbed. But they're also just in case some event does happen on the mountain, they're around. But nothing ever happens on the mountain. You never actually had that post job there. That's kind of considered to be like the worst one because it's up in the mountain and there's nothing else there.
Yeah, being out there in the fresh air is awful.
And there isn't really any trail specifically for going there. It's not a often traveled path.
Where's the Griffin stables? Because I would like to go over there and totally talk them into.
That's mine. Those are mine.
Man, I thought they were after us.
I do want to remind everybody that we are meeting the cleaning service at noon at our house.
Drav can stay behind. In statue form.
I'm sure it's still pretty early. I'm
Okay.
sure we can go talk to this guy.
But I want to go by the Griffin stables and see if they'll give us a ride.
The Griffin stables are at the top of the mountain.
But they gotta be down here at some point, right?
I mean, you'll occasionally see one fly overhead, but no, they don't.
Oh,
They don't have like a
so-
base down below at all.
Oh. So much for that.
And yeah, you
So,
know that this is
what-
it's a steep climb. It's not a well-traveled path. It's gonna be like a day trip. It's not gonna be like a quick like go there and back.
Mm. Well, what do you guys want to do? I'm not a fan of this whole situation. I don't like this at all.
And yeah, when you head out of the tower, the people there will bring your cart around for you.
Oh, we should hop in the cart and have this conversation as far away from this tower as possible.
Yeah.
Well, if she's visiting people in their sleep,
In their heads. It's weird.
I don't think it matters.
Do you think she can see us like all the time?
If she wants, I'm sure she could.
Black
I gotta
Staff Santa.
I gotta rethink things. So do we?
So do I know? Okay, so if let's say we start like heading just like down the street, like getting out there. What do we want to do? Do we want to? What time would it be about now? Like what, 6:30?
Yeah, it's still early. It's probably almost 7.
Do we care if we miss our appointment? Do we
No.
want to go, or do we want to do this thing? I don't really care.
Send a note to them that they should just go ahead and start fixing things.
So
We don't even know how much it's
with
gonna
we don't know
be.
how much it's going to cost.
you had a meeting with basically the trash collectors.
Yeah.
The people you talk to don't fix things, and I think
Well,
you would know
I mean,
that.
pick things up, like remove the trash and garbage.
Okay.
And charge it to the Talmost estate.
Since they have a person who's built an adventuring party and did all these amazing things.
Yeah.
That's fair. You know, guys, at some point, my parents are probably gonna put a stop to this, but they haven't yet.
Is there a way we could send a message to the Dung Sweepers Guild?
Possibly.
Just reschedule it for tomorrow.
Yeah, let's just reschedule.
That's fair.
Mm.
Let's do that.
How close are we to your house? Let's just go to your house and have someone from your place send a message down there. I'm sure they'd speak to the
I mean,
guild.
just from where you are here. Is that coming up? Yeah, you're there. The Waterdeep Mountain is south of you, down here.
Yeah.
And Gus's house is
North.
about
Yeah.
there, at the top of the map.
Oh.
Well, we do have absolutely beautiful grass. You could go lay in it.
What? Where? What are you talking about?
Remember the
Behind-
grass that I gave you?
We have grass behind our house.
Okay.
It's beautiful, well manicured grass.
Okay.
And there's stables.
Okay. Don't we just need to send a message?
Yeah, but there's grass. I know how much
Okay.
you love grass.
I do love grass.
Weirdly, but yeah, it's grass.
I'm kind of looking forward to this mountain trip. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Super fun.
There's got to be people that we could find along the way that we could pay to send a message.
Yeah.
Actually, aren't we going to go right by the... Oh, no, the dock ward's further south, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll find somebody
If
along
you want,
the way.
there's definitely a messaging service you can find at the market.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's close. Okay, so let's do that. So we'll go to the market, find someone to send a message to them and just ask them to come tomorrow at 12.
Sure.
Does that sound okay?
Sure, they'll charge you 10 copper.
I'll pay for it.
And then, okay, so I think I know where the mountain is, but I have no idea how to get to the mountain. Obviously, I need to stable the cart and horses somewhere.
Yeah.
Is there...
You're probably thinking your best bets might be just take them back to the hotel.
Oh, and then just walk all the way
Yeah.
from there? Okay.
We might be able to get a transport over.
Yeah, you could also like just hire a coach or a dray to take you. Basically, depending on how you want to get to the mountain, you could come in near the Palace of Waterdeep and come in from the east side, or you could go around into the south and try and approach from the south. It's
Are there
mostly kind of it's not. I'll say it's kind of off limits to citizens usually, but it's not super well guarded. But if you do come across the city guard, you've got your tokens that will let you through.
I'm fine with either entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're heading back to the inn.
Yeah,
I guess
we'll head back there to stable up the horses.
Yep, that's not. It's just a few blocks over, and then
Yes,
you'll head back. Okay, so which way are you starting?
My thought is from the east.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Although there are lots of trees to the south.
There's like trees and stuff all over.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Would you
It's-
say that this is a forest area?
Oh, no.
It could be. The base of it, I would say, could be forest, but otherwise it's technically mountain.
All right, cool. Just so you know, we can't become lost. We're fine. We got this.
Okay, so you guys are starting a trek up the mountain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as soon as we get to like grassy parts and trees, full blown run.
Okay. So
Like-
so Lynn is taking the lead.
Joyful run. Like not like race, but just like I'm very much enjoying this and I'm just gonna like run through the trees.
So is this like the Sound of Music when she's
Yeah.
on the mountain?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
picturing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know the mountain isn't super tall for a mountain. It's probably just tall enough to qualify as a mountain. But once you get past the base, it's pretty steep, and any way you'll be able to get up that was going to require like winding back and forth across it and making some climbing checks probably.
Good old switchbacks.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if this applies. It says that if we're traveling, do you think it would take more than an hour?
Yes.
So if we're traveling for more than an hour in my chosen terrain, which is the forest, difficult terrain does not slow our travel.
Okay.
So
So I'd say that would count for maybe like the first mile.
Okay.
And then we start getting to mountainous terrain,
Yeah.
probably pretty solidly. Yeah.
I'm foraging along the way
Okay.
and finding like mushrooms and fun things. It says that I find twice as much food while foraging.
Sure.
I'm gonna really enjoy this. I'm just gonna milk this. This is my only forest experience probably the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm milking this.
Yeah. Make a survival check.
Yes. $22.
22. Okay. Yeah. You can find what specifically looking for, like mushrooms and
Yes.
other
Mushrooms
like
and
herbs?
probably like yummy cooking herbs or things like that.
But I'll say you find a good number of things. So I'll say roll a d6.
Mm-hmm. 4.
4 and add 3 to it, so 7. You find like 7 things that interest you as far as like I'll let you just pick whatever you were looking for. You found it for as like
Cool.
mundane ingredients.
All right.
And when you come to basically the edge of like the wooded area to where it starts getting like really steep and climby, you can see that the mountainside here looks pretty loose and unsettled. You think there is a threat of rockfall or rock slide, especially in the rain here. So you guys just marching forward?
We're gonna be killed by a
Right.
mountain.
Maybe.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so let's so Lynn I think is still in the lead. Who's next? Night
I am.
Breeze. Okay. And then who?
I'll take the rear.
Okay, so then it will be me.
Okay.
FYI, I also remain alert to danger, even when I'm engaged in another activity.
Okay. Even though
This
you're
terrain.
leaving the forest?
Even though what?
Even though you're leaving forest and entering mountain terrain?
Oh, dang it. Okay, fine. I slow down when we start leaving the forest.
Okay.
I'm not running anymore.
Yeah.
I'm probably like lagging.
So you did see it did look a little bit dangerous. So I gave you that with as part of your survival check.
Okay.
So yep, you head back, you head up and back and forth a couple times, but steep area. This does seem like the way that other city guard have come up before, so there is a tiny bit of a path. It's obviously not been like cleared out or maintained at all, but there's evidence that this is a way up that people have used. I'm gonna have each one of you, one at a time, in your order, give me a perception check.
Do you want me to go first since I was
Yeah.
front?
So Lynn is first.
That is a 21.
21. Okay. And Nightbreeze?
17.
17. And Dandriel?
15.
15. And Gus?
This is perception.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Okay. So, all of you notice there is a humanoid figure standing on the path about 100 feet above you. And some rocks have started falling. I'm going to have all of you now make a dexterity acrobatics check.
16?
19.
11.
16.
Okay, and to complete the skill challenge, you are now in a rock slide situation. Make a strength. What is it? A athletics check as well.
11.
16 again.
3.
Okay. And
18.
18. Okay.
Apparently, I was like looking at butterflies and no attention to anything.
So Lynn and Nightbreeze you basically run ahead. You completely escape everything, but Dandriel, you are hit by a boulder on its way down, and you are going to take 7 damage.
Oh, he's bloodied already.
7 bludgeoning damage.
And so here we go.
It landed on you, so you're currently restrained. And Gus also got hit and will take 4 damage.
Ouch.
So you said we made it past though?
Yeah, you were able to jump away. And you all noticed there was someone standing up above there before the rock started falling.
Is he there now?
You don't see them now.
Do we think that it's safe to go back and
Try to free.
yeah?
Yeah, make
Or is there
another.
still
You
stuff
make another
falling?
perception check.
16. I guess.
16. You're pretty sure this was caused on purpose by whoever it was you saw.
Mine was
Okay.
a 22.
So you don't see any danger currently, but you kind of think if they came back, they might start it again.
Okay. I'm going to tell Nightbreeze to go try, because I think he's probably stronger, to help Dan. And I'm going to have my bow out, and I'm, like, pointing up, like, looking for this guy.
All right, I run over and I try to help Dan.
Sure, make another athletics check.
Sure.
I'm not. Am I pinned?
No.
That would be 16.
16, you are able to roll the boulder away, and Dan is
Come on,
free.
buddy. Come on.
All right, I'm getting up. Thank you so much. Where did those rocks come from?
There was.
Above.
Hey, Nightbreeze. That shadow figure you saw last night. Did it look like that?
I have no idea what you're talking about now. Oh, you mean I saw the guy, right?
Yeah, you're the one that saw it.
No, I mean I saw the guy up 100 feet from us.
Yes.
Oh, we all saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all I saw last night was a shadow, so it was kind of hard for me to tell.
Did it look like that?
I don't know. Did it, DM?
You can't tell.
I can't tell.
You didn't know enough about the previous night.
I didn't know enough about the previous night.
Does Dan look really? I'll probably like go up to Dan and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I've been better. I'm a little hurt right now.
Okay. I will like kind of like pat him and dust him off and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh,
And 6 hit points.
oh, that is so much better. I feel so much better right now. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm kind of like dusting him off. So do you think that, I mean, that guy obviously did that on purpose. Do you think this was a trap? Because I don't trust that lady if she sent us up here in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think it was a trap per se. I don't think she's trying to hurt us. But there's somebody following us.
Well,
Well,
let's
they're
see.
ahead of us, though.
Is there any? Yeah. Let's see if we can figure out what direction they went or move around. Like, how far up ahead was where we saw them?
Oh,
Like,
it's about
about
100 feet up, but the way you're following this kind of path is it winds back and forth
Yeah.
like the mountain kind of
They're switchbacks.
yeah. So you're like
Yeah.
traveling a lot further distance to get up
Yeah.
just a little bit, because you're like winding your way around, like you came up about here, but you're like winding in like a big U all the way around to the other side of the mountain, and like
I polymorph myself into a rock, and we fly up.
Nice.
Okay. I still have my bow out, and I'm on like super alert, like watching for this guy as we're going up.
Okay. You keep going up. So you travel for about another hour, and there's nothing. It's just kind of uncomfortable and rainy, and it's a tough climb. But you don't see anything. You don't see any people.
Within that hour, do we make it to where we saw that person?
Yeah, you think you're about where they were at.
Okay,
but you don't see anyone there.
Because whenever we get up there, I guess it would be like looking for any signs of them, tracks, what direction they went, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, what I'm going to do, since this was a heavy hike, I'm going to have you all make a Constitution saving throw.
Here we go. Constitution?
12?
Dirty 20.
20.
15.
Okay, you all succeed. So
Ooh,
you're
good.
just maybe a little out of breath, but you're still good to go. So if you're looking for any traces of the person who is here, whoever is looking, make a survival check.
Survival?
Yeah.
I definitely was wanting to look.
Yeah.
Cough, Lynn, you should check.
Lynn, do you see anything?
Yeah, Lynn.
17.
17? Yeah, you definitely do see some boot prints in the mud, because it's raining, and there's definitely mud, and you see where there were impressions of where some of the boulders were, and they're obviously like pushed over.
Mm-hmm. Can we tell where he went to, or is it too rainy?
You can assume that they went further up the mountain, but there are kind of it looks like you may have been positioned here for a little bit. Like there's boot prints like in this area, so he was hanging out here for a minute.
Someone was waiting for us, and the only person that knows we're supposed to be here right today is that lady. I don't trust her at all.
And I see where you're coming from, but to be fair, she also told us that he was a little bit weird. He could just be trying to keep people off of his mountain.
But there's supposed to be guards watching up here. They wouldn't let some guy just random go about killing people.
Fair point.
Push boulders on him.
And this boulder's hurt.
Where have we encountered any sort of watch people yet, or anything?
No.
Is it further up?
You think it's pretty far along the path. Closer to your destination is where the city guard checkpoint is.
So I say we be a little bit more cautious as we're going up.
Yeah.
For sure.
Should
I don't trust any of this now. My entire forest adventure has been tainted.
We'll get you back to the woods. I promise. And I think we should spread out a little bit more.
Should we space out? Yeah. Make sure. And Nightbreeze, you want to lead?
Yeah, I'll go a ways up. I'll try to get a good lead to try to scout out ahead.
Okay. What's your new order?
Me. Probably,
I'll be second.
Yeah, I'll probably be about 60 feet in front of anybody.
Yeah, those two just swapped.
Okay. And are all of you about 60 feet apart from each other?
Yeah. I would say I'm probably 15, 20 feet behind. Dan.
My distance would be much greater than what theirs is.
Yeah, I wouldn't let Dan be too far behind me.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's like 60 out, and then Lynn, and then I'm probably like 20 to 30 behind her, and then Gus is 20 to 30 behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nightbreeze, I will have you make a wisdom survival check.
Wisdom what?
Survival.
Okay. That would be a 12.
12? Yeah, you managed to basically follow what is kind of a path and make your way up the mountain. It's still very difficult hike. It's very steep. In some places, you're on a very sloped grade, so you kind of have to like lean into the mountain and try to not slip in the mud to fall down. But yeah, you managed to switch back and forth. You keep going for another maybe about 45 minutes, and you come across some appears to be animal droppings, and it seems quite large for other animals. You've seen like birds and maybe like squirrels and stuff. There's not a ton that lives up on the mountain, so this seems a little bit odd.
Cool. I would also say that as I go, I would still every once in a while look back and see if I can see the party. If so, I would, or at least see Lynn, and then I keep checking.
Yeah, see, most of the places you can see. There's a couple places where you go around the other side of the mountain, so you break line of sight there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a stick nearby?
Sure.
Branch.
There can be a stick.
Cool. I grab the stick and I stick it down into the pile. Okay. And
you successfully stir the turd.
Do I get an initiative? Do I have to roll initiative and roll? So it's just basically marking it out on the path. Do I see anything else? Anything like
by doing that, it doesn't seem super fresh. It was probably put here within the last day.
Okay. Do I see anything else? Any animal paw prints or tracks or anything like that? And I would also, yeah. Do I see anything else?
No, not with what you rolled.
Okay. I continue along my way.
Okay. So anyone else, as the rest of you climb up to this point, you easily notice this large poo with a stick stuck in it.
Can I see what kind of poop it is?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, here we go.
An nature check. Nature is intelligence, but make a nature check.
14.
14. Let's see if you know anything. What kind of creatures has Gus studied?
Probably
Women.
You've had some training in the guard.
Yeah, so horses, so probably equine and bovine. That's about it. And griffin.
So you're looking at this.
Griffine.
You think it's not quite a griffin, but maybe it's you think maybe it was from a manticore.
Ooh. Hey guys, this is definitely manticore poo.
You're the last one in the line. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
He's yelling up ahead.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this poo,
Yeah.
manticore.
You got the Gus voice down.
Okay, so as you complete a second hour of hiking, I'll go ahead and have you all make another Constitution saving throw.
7.
14.
4.
6.
Okay, 3 of you failed. So you are going to get a point of exhaustion, but this isn't like normal exhaustion. This will go away if you take a short rest.
Ah, okay.
So normally
But
exhaustion goes away with a long rest. This will go away with a short rest.
Would eating one of my mushrooms help?
You could try. You think probably not. Maybe if
I'll
you
still
ate
eat
one
a
of your
mushroom.
mushrooms during a short rest.
Will still eat a mushroom.
Okay.
So we're at disadvantage on all.
Yeah, I think it's all ability checks and saving throws and attacks.
Okay.
We can rest. We can rest
so-
if you guys need to.
I think
I'm starting to get winded.
I will feel that way, and I think I'll probably like concede Dan looking that way, and so can I yell up to Nightbreeze to tell him to like wait up, hold.
Sure.
Yeah, you should be able to yell 60 feet.
Yeah.
But if I don't see her, I go, wait, is this what happened with Gus? No, that's fine. If you guys need a rest, we could hold up and rest.
Yeah, I mean, I think are we still like over on the side of a hill, or is there any sort of some rocks to sit on or some place? Can I find a place that looks nice for a short rest? As nice as we can find in this area.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of option here, but you can find a comfortable enough spot to just sit down and that's not too muddy.
Okay.
And you can kind of, I'll say at this point, you're probably on the southern face of the mountain, so you've got a nice view overlooking the dock ward.
Okay. I'll sit down. I'll take some mushrooms out of my bag and offer it if anyone wants a mushroom.
I will totally take a mushroom.
Hey guys, I still have 2 bear claws. I mean-
also
Okay.
take a bear claw.
I give Dan a bear claw. Lynn, do you want another bear claw?
I mean, sure. I can split it. There's only 2 left.
There's only 2 left. Well, now 1, because Dan has 1.
Well, I'll split it and I'll give it to Nightbreeze. The other half.
I will accept.
Yeah, you
I
guys-
start rummaging through my bag and realize there's no more pastries.
I pull out some hardtack. You want some hardtack?
So yeah, you guys can mark off a short rest if you want to roll any hit dice. I think one of you is down 1 hit point. But
Yeah,
you can
good.
also clear out that exhaustion.
So we don't have to do anything. It's just clear just from eating and resting here. Cool.
Alright, I will use 1 hit die.
Oh,
While we're resting,
why did he
about how
have
far up the
damage?
mountain have we gotten?
Yeah, why are you using
Oh,
hit
yeah,
die?
he
You
did
haven't
take
taken any damage.
He did
Yeah,
take
I did.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's 4.
He took 4, yeah.
Alright, I'm fully healed.
About how far up the mountain are we at this point?
You
And
think
where we
you're
at?
maybe like 2/3 of the way?
Okay. Making decent time.
Altogether,
Right.
you think you've probably traveled about 3 miles.
I'm enjoying the fresh air. I'm assuming the air, I can feel it different.
Yeah, and as
Here.
you're getting up higher, you're kind of more like you're getting up into the rain clouds, so it's kind of more misty up here than rainy.
That's fine.
It's a little bit cool, but it's also kind of refreshing.
I'm fully enjoying it. I don't care if I get exhaustion from it.
Okay. Anything else you want to do before you start moving again?
So did you guys see that giant pile of poo?
Yeah, it was manticore poo.
Oh, great.
What's a manticore?
It's like a dinosaur, but more manta-like.
Manta-like.
See, what I have seen a manticore in my 147 years of life.
I'd say you probably know of it. You can decide whether you've encountered one before. But
I'll
It's-
roll.
It's like a lion.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, picture a lion and then put like big bat wings on the back of it and a really ugly tail that hurts a lot.
I'm starting to really dislike this outside thing. All of a sudden,
Outside is dangerous.
I've got rocks. There's bat lions.
I was thinking too, like while we're going up, I'm also watching like below us and seeing if people are coming up after us.
should make
You know,
make a
like,
perception check.
Keep an eye on that. Oh, it's really misty up here,
Mm-hmm.
so I only got a 7.
Yeah, you didn't notice anyone else like coming up on the mountain with you. You can see out over the city a bit, and you can see some people doing their normal city things. But
Okay.
do we want to take a break while you guys are taking a short rest?
Sure.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right, we'll be back in a little bit to resume.
Hooray!
And we're back.
And we all fell off the cliff. Everybody fell off the cliff. There was a bumblebee, and it scared
Make a
Dan.
dexterity saving throw.
Wait, no. Death saved everyone.
Okay, yeah, you had a good rest. Everyone feels refreshed and ready to continue. Are you keeping the same order? You still going ahead a bit?
Yep.
Okay. So
I'm going to move just a little bit slower now that I have heard that there's a manticore poo.
Okay. I will have you make another wisdom survival check.
Wisdom survival check. 1 million. That would be a 7.
Okay. You are heading back. You're on the south side of the mountain. You're heading towards the west, and heading around towards the west side of the mountain. You don't go too much further. You start to hear water. It seems like there might be like a mountain stream flowing nearby.
Cool.
And you keep going, and you find a place where the land opens up a bit, and you can see the stream, and there is a small bridge across it. And it seems that the stream kind of goes down pretty steeply, so the bridge covers a bit of a drop.
Awesome.
And we have a map.
Uh-oh. That's always good.
Yeah,
Does it have little 5-foot squares on it?
probably.
Oh, so it looks a little bit like a battle map?
I cast mage armor on myself. Thank you, level 2.
I'm going to use a cunning action to turn around and head back the other way.
So Nightbreeze is still up ahead. You're not. You said you weren't. You're going a little bit slower.
A little bit slower, but I was still going to be about 60 feet ahead of everybody.
Okay. So you get to this bridge. Do you just keep going across?
1 second. I'm pulling up the server now.
Oh, sure.
Which I must... maybe I'm not on the right thing. Because I still see our house.
What if I do that?
Yes. Well, it's loading. 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 I can look at the little screen for a little bit. So, as I get closer, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get closer to the bridge, knowing the fact that we've already had somebody throw boulders at us. I would like to check for traps.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Boy, I wish I had some points in investigation. I wish there were a class that had points to check for traps. 2.
2. You don't notice any traps. The bridge seems sound.
Guys, the bridge looks sound.
Awesome.
I'm going to say, how does the bridge look? Like, does it look like it's fairly weathered, or?
It's obviously not trafficked very much. It doesn't seem crazy old. It seems in good repair.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start walking across the bridge.
Okay. everyone else is at least 60 feet behind.
Yep.
So Lynn is coming up. If you've gotten across the bridge, Lynn is next. You're maybe about there.
And I think Dan's still in front of me.
Dan is maybe like 15 feet behind.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Gus coming up. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And you're still moving along.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
About the time you get to the other side of the bridge, you see, not too surprising,
God.
see
Awesome.
Manticore come in.
Hooray!
And roll for initiative.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. I'm switching dice now.
13.
4.
Okay.
I have a +3, y'all.
7.
Okay.
10 for me.
Okay, the Manticore goes
Wow.
first.
I won with my 13.
It is
Yeah.
time for a new D20. I'm going for this one now.
Yep, I just switched stacks.
Back in the bag.
The bag of shame.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
I have a bag of devouring sitting around here somewhere, actually.
So you see you cross the bridge, and this Manticore swoops down. It comes down from a pretty high area off to the west, the northwest there, and it as it comes down, I'm actually gonna put it about there. It's still in the air, like approaching you, and it is going to make a ranged attack with some tail spikes right at Nightbreeze.
Good.
Oh lord.
So
As it
first-
should be.
First attack was a natural one.
You know that almost hits.
Yeah, it didn't make it. The next one is a 20 to hit.
You know, I'll let these ones hit me so they don't hit anybody else.
Take one for the team.
Yeah.
For 5 damage.
Okay.
And he will do one more. That is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Alright. That is the Manticore's turn. Next up is Lynn.
Okay.
You can see, like all of you can see this. It was
Yeah.
very, very dramatic in its entrance. But you are currently like 75 feet away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it with my bow.
Sure.
$16.
16 is a hit.
Oh, good. 9.
9 damage. Alright.
Is he dead?
Nope.
Yeah,
I think he's
right.
dead, guys.
Alright. Do you want to move at all?
Nope.
Okay. Gus, you are up.
I will take a bonus action to dash,
Okay.
and I want to see where that gets me. It's 60.
You want to go 60 feet? You can
Yeah.
get about there.
All right. How far away am I
I'm
from him?
assuming you went towards the bridge. There's also a way to the north where you go around towards the water.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm
Yeah.
going over the bridge.
Okay.
For my action, I'm guessing I can't really. I guess I use another action to dash, so I could go another 30, right?
Yeah, because you bonus action dashed.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
I'll just dash another 30 feet towards
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, you can get it right up here with Night Breeze.
Perfect. That's
Okay.
it. That's all I got.
All right, Dan.
All right. Am I within 120 feet of him?
You are in a straight line, 100 feet away.
Perfect. I am going to chuck a chaos bolt at it.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
That's a ranged spell attack, right?
Yep. 19.
19 is
Ooh.
a hit.
Nice.
All right. So that is 2d8 and 1d6.
Wow, that's a lot of
Damn.
damage.
So that is 8 damage, and it is 8 of let's choose to make that because it comes off the d8s. Cold damage.
Okay. 8 cold damage. Okay. And that's it's just straight damage, no other effect.
Yeah, correct. No other effect.
And it's a disadvantage on all attacks for 24 hours.
I wish. So that's yeah, and that's all I will do for this turn. I'm going to actually I will move up a little bit to just kind of the corner of the bridge on this side of it.
Sure. So
If I can give myself any bit of cover on the edge of the bridge.
You think it would be difficult to find cover there?
Yeah. It's as much as I can. I'm
Yeah.
just going to be like, huddled.
Okay. And Night Breeze.
Did you say he's still in the air?
Yeah, he's probably like, it's weird to be in the air when it's like not your turn, but yeah, he was still descending. He's probably about 10 feet up.
Okay. I'm going to get up to where, like, how do I mark? Can I move myself? Yeah. No.
Oh,
Just put me just to the square south of where he is now. And I'm going to ready attack with my rapier to where once he is within range, I want to strike with my rapier.
okay, you should be able to move yourself now.
Oh, wait, are you playing at the end of the round, your readied actions are over?
So this is literally the next turn. Well, I'll let you do it.
Okay, because I was going to say, if not, if you are, then I can fire my crossbow at him and then run up.
Either way. Which action would you ready?
I was going to ready an attack with my rapier when he was within range.
Okay. If you want to, or if you want to attack, or you could probably. I would let you attack with a melee weapon at disadvantage if you're going to try and like leap at him.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
There we go. Go for gold, man.
At disadvantage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. First roll is a 14. The second roll is a 17. So my 14 plus 5 would be 19.
That'll hit.
All right. So that is 8 plus 5, so 13 damage.
13. Okay. It's already not looking too good.
Good. And I'm right in its face.
All right.
Come at me, bro. Do you even lift, Manticore?
You lift, bro.
Its turn. It's
Great.
going to, as you ran in, it's going to just flap its wings and try and swoop up over you and go right towards Gus.
Yeah,
And
come at me, bro.
It
Without
is,
without getting an attack of opportunity, just make sure.
I would let you do it at disadvantage again.
I'll do it at disadvantage again.
Sure.
I'm angry. All right, so with disadvantage, that's a 14.
Okay, that hits.
All right. That's a 6 and 5 is 11.
11 damage. Okay. Yeah, it was not happy to see you guys. It's basically swooped in and was like, I've made a huge mistake. But it is swooping
What are you
in
doing
at,
here? Run away!
Swooping in at Gus and is going to attempt to grapple with its claws. So you're going to have to make a dexterity check, and he'll make a strength check.
Does he get advantage because of his oily skin?
Probably not.
I got a 12.
Okay. He got a 22. So he grabs Gus in his claws and continues flying with Gus.
How does he have me? Do I have?
He
Well,
kind of like reaches down and grabs you on the shoulders and like digs in with his claws and starts flying away.
Okay, that's cool.
So he's.
I'm getting it right at the top, guys.
He's moved 20 feet. He's going to move with Gus about to about there, and you've also ascended slightly. So you are now dangling over the river below.
I'll use a bonus action to disengage.
And it is Lindariel's turn.
How far away am I from them?
Currently in a straight line, you are about 55, 60 feet. I'll say 60.
Okay, well, okay. Can I move up forward, like maybe to like the center of the bridge?
Sure. Your speed is 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get to about there.
Okay, perfect. That's where I would like to be. And so now I'm like within 50 feet, right?
Yeah, you're about a little less than 40.
I'm going to take my rope and can I like tie it around me and like try to toss it over to Gus?
Sure. I will have
Oh, you're gonna go riding with me.
No, I'm just trying to like, because I can't kill the thing and have you plummet down.
I'll have you make an athletics check for that.
Okay. 18.
18? Okay, yeah.
Sorry. 17.
17? You can unfurl the rope. Let's see if Gus is able to catch it. I'll have you make a dexterity check.
Fine.
18.
You barely grasp onto the edge of this rope.
Ooh, that's a high DC. Sweet, I got a rope and now I'm pulling Lynn.
Okay. Well, I'm like kind of gonna like plant my feet at the. Is there like a railing on this bridge?
There is. It's a low one.
Okay,
it's
I'm
basically
gonna
just like
plant
the
my
edge.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to position myself in a
Okay.
way.
That'll come up once the manticore moves next.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Well, I'm hoping other people will help in this.
So it's now Gus's turn.
Assuming I don't have my weapons on me anymore, or do I still have them?
You had them out. Yeah, I think you're still holding on to them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I will take my rapier and try to shove it directly up into his stomach.
Sure.
Mm, 15.
15 is a hit.
Ooh.
It better be. You're right there on it.
Is it a surprise attack? Is he surprised to be stabbed in the belly?
No, you're not sneaky.
Where'd he go? 5 damage.
5. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking good.
And as my bonus action, I will attack with my short sword into the same spot.
Okay.
It's a 5.
To hit or?
Yeah, the 5 to hit.
Oh yeah, that.
How does that miss?
He's kind of got your arm pinned, so your other arm. Well, no, your other arm you're holding onto the rope, so that doesn't work anyway.
Well, also it is a short sword. I just couldn't reach.
Yeah. So. All right, Dandriel.
How high above the ground is Gus right now?
That is a good question. Let's see. How high is the water?
It's only 5 feet. It's only 5 feet.
How many d6 bludgeoning damage is he going to take if he gets dropped?
Well, do you take damage when you go into water?
Yeah.
People die by jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge.
The river is 20 feet beneath the bridge, and the manticore is probably about another 20 feet above the bridge. So you got
Nice.
40 feet.
40 feet. And I would also point out, at least currently, Gus, you're mostly over a rock.
But he's also holding on to a rope that both he and Lindariel are holding on to.
How long is the distance between him and Lynn?
It's
They're like 40 feet, he
yeah,
said.
it's like 40, 45
My rope
feet.
is 50.
Yeah, you're at about the length of the rope because
Yeah.
of the height.
So if he drops, he's still gonna hit the ground.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yep.
Like, you might be able to attempt to reel him in, but oh man.
Hey, don't worry.
I've got an idea, but we'll see what happens.
With D&D Beyond, it makes making new characters very easy.
Very easy. Not a sponsor, but should be. All right, I'll firebolt the Manticore because this shouldn't go wrong.
Okay.
Well, 7 doesn't hit, so
7?
at least I miss.
Yeah, you miss, and luckily you also missed the rope.
That is good. As a bonus action, I'm going to regain my spell slot with my sorcery points.
Okay.
And there we go. That is said turn.
Okay, Night Breeze.
All right. Could I know your answer is going to be you can start. Does it seem that I could run and jump and grab Gus?
Then we're both gonna hit the water.
No, we won't.
Oh, I like where you're going with this.
Like, is he? Because I don't know. I have a movement of 30.
Yeah.
I can get to the edge of the cliff in 10 feet.
I
But
mean, how
with
high
the-
can you jump?
You can. It's a strength, isn't it?
Yeah, it's based on strength, and it's surprisingly more than common sense says it should be, per the DM guide. I remember having to look this up at one point and being like, really?
So I think you have plenty of speed to get there. That's a jump of like 15 feet out and 20 feet up. That's a pretty impressive jump for a humanoid. But if I know D&D, we can look up the actual rules if you want.
So, for high jump, when you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet on foot before the jump.
Oh, so I get 4 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, plan B.
Yeah.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. God, what's it?
Yeah, long jump is the one that's ridiculous, because it's at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, then you cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
Yeah. So you'd be able to get there, but not high enough. You'd still be like 10 feet below.
That's such an
And-
epic idea. That sucks. Well played, DM. Well played.
You think you probably could jump and grab onto that rope?
Yeah. So the other note that they have here is when jumping, you can reach above a normal distance equal to the height of the jump plus 1.5 times your height.
Oh.
And you're tall, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm 4'7".
I don't think that puts him up to 20 feet though.
No, it's probably still not enough.
I'm probably about 5 feet too short.
Bro,
It was going to be so epic. All right, so yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. God bless it. 5, 10. I need to save that. All right, I'm going to run to Lynn. And you've got the rope wrapped around you, right, Lynn?
Yeah.
I'm going to get behind Lynn, wrap my arms around her, and hold onto the rope, wrapping it around my wrists. So I'm anchoring Lynn and the rope.
Well, what's your speed?
My speed is 30.
Lynn is about a little over 40 feet away from you.
Then I will do what I don't want to have to do, because I was going to save it. I will use my face step to get the first 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can get there. That's a bonus action.
Yeah. So I got my hands around Lynn and wrapped around the rope, and I'm pulling
So
back.
you're essentially grappling her, and I'm assuming there's no contest. You're just going to allow it, Lynn.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Dan knows what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
It
That
would have been awesome.
Sweet. That would have been super sweet.
It would have been clip worthy if it would.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like running and jumping on a dragon and rolling 3 ones.
Yeah, almost. Almost.
Yeah. All right. Next is the Manticore's turn. So that's he is first going to attempt to just fly 50 feet.
Oh my god.
So what that's gonna do, Lynn is kind of digging into the side of the bridge as much as she can, and Nightbreeze is just using weight to like try and hold everything down. So I'm gonna have you both make a strength saving throw.
Oh god.
Natural 20.
I got a 19.
19.
Nice.
Not today, Manticore. Not today.
So alright, I'm gonna have. I'll let him contest. Okay, so you do not manage to like hold the Manticore on a kite and keep him there, but you do manage to hold onto the rope as it flies up. So it takes all of you 50 feet.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
And you guys are like swinging from the rope, so I'm actually going to have you move closer because you're now below him.
So how high is he now? Because how high
I'll
was
actually,
the side?
since his flight speed is 50 feet, I'll actually move him back a little because he went higher. So I'll say he is now, from where the bridge is height, he is now 40 feet above that.
So they would be.
Like being dragged probably on the ground.
Well, it depends because
They fell a
there's
good
two
ways,
cliffs
but he
there.
also ascended, so they didn't smack into the water. But that cliff wall is coming up pretty close right in front of him.
Yeah, because I was saying it looks like there's kind of 2 layers of cliff here,
Yeah.
and the top layer is equal to the bridge.
So where I have you there now, you're not quite hitting the ground.
Okay.
But these bushes over here are approaching you pretty quick.
Okay. So you guys are pretty close to the ground. Oof.
And so once it moved, it is going to use its tail spike attack at I'll roll to see who it is. It's either gonna be Lynn or Nightbreeze. That one's Nightbreeze. 1 towards Lynn, 2 towards Lynn. Okay, so I'm gonna roll those. The first one is on Nightbreeze. It is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, sure.
So that is 4 damage.
Okay.
The attack on against Lynn is a 12 to hit.
No.
Okay. And the last one,
I thought for sure it was gonna kill me.
that one's a 17 to hit.
Oh yes, that does.
And for 10 damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh.
Ouch.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, and that is the Manticore's turn. And now it's Lynn's turn.
I'm
You
hitting
are
that
holding
sucker with
onto
my
this
bow, I
rope,
guess.
and Nightbreeze is holding onto you.
Yeah. Well, the rope is tied around me,
Oh, yeah, okay.
so I can have 2 arms.
Yep.
And do my bow.
Okay.
So, please.
I'll say you were basically prepared for this to happen, so you can make an attack normally.
Yeah. Okay.
She practices this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
21.
21 is a hit.
I know it is.
And this is when I fall to my death.
I need to kill this thing, like, now. Oh. 6.
6 damage. It, like, lets out a roar, and it's still going.
Oh my god. Okay.
It looks hurt, though. You guys have beaten this thing.
I'm also gonna scream, like, let him go.
Okay.
I should totally, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Well, no, they're more of a beast, right? A Manticore's a beast. I was like, I should speak with animals and tell them, leave us alone.
This
You're
is all
a bad kitty.
understanding.
No.
I'm going to pull out a spray bottle and spray the Manticore in the face. Psst, psst. No.
Alright, Gus, you are now, further in the air. And I'll say from here you can actually see there is a cave up in the wall of the mountain that you are headed towards.
Maybe he's taking us there.
I feel like it's safer for us to not kill it while it's flying.
We're
And-
not that far from the. How far is he from the ground? Is Gus from the ground?
What
It's
is-
only us.
Yeah.
He would be. He would be 40.
Well, he's
if
40
you
feet
guys-
from the level of the bridge, but if he continues falling to the water level, that's 80 feet.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Although right now he would land on the cliff
He would, like,
that's at least
smack on the
fine.
cliff and then keep falling.
and then keep falling. Yeah.
yeah.
So he would only full fall like 60 feet, and then he'd tumble 20. Right?
Yeah.
That's.
And
Better.
considering I have 19 hit points, I'm pretty sure I'll die.
Yeah.
You'd be on death saves. It wouldn't be insta-death. Maybe.
And just be unconscious in the frigid mountain water.
I think I'm going to. Ah, man, if I kill him, we're all like 3 of us are going to be in really bad trouble.
No, it's
No,
they'll
we're
be
fine. We're okay.
Yeah,
We're on the ground.
they're pretty much right at the ground.
It's just you.
All right, I see they're getting dragged, right?
Yeah, you can see that.
All right. Well, my instinct is going to be to try and keep them protected, so I'm going to attack it.
Like, you also know you could let go of the rope that you're holding on to, dragging them.
I'm not thinking that clearly.
Okay. Alright, you're gonna attack the Manticore?
Yep. It's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's 5 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh no.
Yeah,
So I
it had
stab
1
it.
hit point left.
Oh,
Dang it.
I stab it, and then just hold onto its arms and hope it becomes like a kite or a hang glider situation where I can steer it.
Oh, so you're gonna take like the 2 daggers or whatever, like.
I'm not even quite sure what to roll for corpse kiting. Make a.
It's
Well,
necromancy.
you're-
It's a necromancy check.
Also try. Well, if you're gonna try and do that, you're
Animal
gonna let go
handling.
of the rope.
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
So if you're trying to actually maneuver this thing as it's falling, you're gonna let go of the rope.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he lets go of the rope. You guys kind of just tumble into the bushes there, and I'll
Okay.
say each of you take 4 damage.
Oh.
And Gus, make an animal handling check.
It's a -1. That's a 4.
A 4.
That should count. That should do it.
The momentum of your trajectory is going to carry you so you don't land in the cliff face, but you're still going to fall. I'll give you a tiny bit off of whatever I roll here, but you're going to take...
Can you try to flip it and land on top of it and use it as a cushion?
Oh,
I
God.
rolled a 4. I'm not doing anything to it.
And you're too far away for me to try and gust or shape water, or anything that can help.
You're going to take 12 damage as you fall to the ground.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh,
It's not bad.
all right.
I took about that from a freaking stinger, man. Here we are worried you're going to be, like, instantly killed.
All
All right.
So the manticore
Well, to be
is-
fair, I think Lynn was more worried that the manticore.
The whole time she was aiming at me.
That's actually dead, and you guys landed around there. And you guys landed, like, up in here. And yeah, we can drop initiative.
Cool. Can I still use a bonus action to heal?
Sure.
Good. I'm taking second wind because I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
Dan, you have the most hit points.
That is saying something.
Good.
I would like to loot the body.
There's no obvious possessions on its person. It is not wearing anything.
Can I remove its head?
You can just with your bare hands.
With a short sword.
You can
When I-
hack at it for a while. It'll take you some time.
That's fine. I want this as proof that we did something really cool.
Okay, so you guys just look up, and you cure your wounds. You just take in this fall you have endured, and you look up and you see Gus hacking this thing's head off.
So Gus, it's already dead.
I understand that, but wouldn't it be cool to hang this like on Lynn's?
No.
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 No. Like, we could decorate the bar with it if we had it taxidermed.
And there wasn't a ton of time to get a great description of it when it attacked, but a manticore has a vaguely humanoid shaped head. It has the body of a lion and the wings of a dragon, and it has those long tail spikes that it was shooting at you. But yeah, once you take the head off, it kind of looks like a guy with a lion mane.
This could be misconstrued.
Could be.
It will be.
Yeah.
I'll leave him. So while I was way up
So
there,
you hack off the head and then go, nah.
While I was in the air, I saw a cave. We should probably look at that cave. It might have stuff in it. Maybe missing people?
How bad does Gus look health-wise? Like, you just took a pretty nasty fall, right?
I'm bloodied. But I'm not broken.
I hand you the healing potion I still have.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I'm gathering my rope back.
Okay.
And Lynn, that was a nice toss with the rope.
Thanks. Didn't really work out how I was envisioning it, but we're all alive.
You know, sometimes we all have plans and they just don't work the way that they should. There's some omnipotent force that tells us that it's impossible for you to do these things.
What do you mean I can't jump 25 feet?
Oh, I mean, but I was totally going to reach up, grab Gus, then use my face step.
Yeah,
Face step while holding Gus 30 feet back to the ground.
Yeah.
that was gonna be awesome.
Yeah, would have been cool.
Like what movie is that where he jumps out and he grabs that dude? Not Matrix, but the other good movie. What is it, Point Break? I don't know. The Office. I don't know. So you saw a cave?
Waiting
Yeah.
for Guffin.
I saw a cave, and I think we should check it out.
How much higher is the cave from where we are?
The cave is up on that western face, and it is...
Well, I was 40 feet in the air.
Yeah,
I can see it.
from like the bushes, the grass where you're in, it's like 100 feet up. It does look like you could...
Is it
does
the
look
Cliffs of
climbable.
Insanity?
It does look climbable. And do any of you have any climbing equipment with you?
Oh, tons of it. No.
Climbing stuff?
No, I don't have any climbing gear.
Like, you would
Nope.
think that would help you in this circumstance, but it definitely looks climbable even without that.
I have
rope.
pitons or pitons or whatever they're called.
Okay, yeah, you've... Pitons and rope, you could use those.
Yeah, I have both of those things. So if you guys want, I can go check it out.
How high was it again?
The pitons are the things that you can hammer to build anchorage. So
Yeah.
you could go ahead and use the piton. You can
Oh yeah, and
use
then
rope and we can come up right behind you.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
It's a manticore on your
So-
desk, Dan.
Oh no.
So
All right.
if you're going to start climbing, I'll have you start with an athletics check.
18.
18. Yeah, you can make it up about halfway with that. If you're gonna try to use the piton here, or are you gonna keep going?
I'll put one there. I have 10 of them.
Sure, you can. That's easy enough to do.
You said it was 100 feet up.
Yeah, so you're about 50 feet up now.
Before I go any further, because my rope is only 50 feet, I need rope from somebody. I yelled down, "Hey guys, I'm out of rope."
Well, you could
Alright, so,
tie that rope to what you just did, and someone can come up to meet you.
Yeah. So I'll try and climb up behind him with my rope that I can then share with him, so he can go up the next bit.
Sure. I'll have you go ahead and make an athletics check to climb.
Just in case I hand him my rope to climb up, so that way they have 100 feet of rope. in case
100
they
feet
need
of
more.
rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And presumably I'll be using the rope that he's dangling to help climb.
Yeah.
You said athletics?
Yes.
Is it 12?
12. You make it up. You're a little bit slower, but you've got the rope to help. So you just take your time and get up there.
Yep. So he now has. Here's the rope, Gus.
Thank you. And I take it from him and start making my way up.
Okay. Make another athletics check.
This is when it all goes very badly.
Yep.
Ooh, 18 again.
18. Yeah, you make it up. You can get up to the cave.
All right. So is there a place for me to tie off the rope safely? Or would I
Not
just-
really, but you could hammer another Peaton into the
Okay, I'll use another pitten.
Peaton, whatever.
Pitten.
Yep.
Piton.
Python, what? Who knows?
Oh,
People who climb, they know.
Yeah.
I do.
he can.
Yeah, looks like
Piton.
Piton.
There we go. And I guess I will continue up behind him.
Sure.
Another athletics check.
Yep.
It's a 6.
6. So yeah, that since you're holding onto a rope, so you're not gonna fall, but you just it's maybe you lose your footing here a little bit, but you can take your time. It's slower, but you make it up there.
Okay. Thank you for the rope.
So there's 2 of us up here.
Yep.
Lynn, do you want to go or do you want me to go? I'm fine with waiting.
I'll go last.
Okay. I climb.
Okay. Make your 2 athletics checks.
16 for the first one.
Okay. You easily make it up.
6 for the second one.
Yeah, you slip in the same place Dandriel slipped on the rock. It's still it's probably still wet
Hey, Dad, this mud's slippery.
from being rainy. So
Is there a stick nearby? I stick it in the mud.
so but yeah, you make it up.
Okay.
Before I go up, can I just do like a perception check, like around this whole area again, and just like make sure like if there's anything else?
Sure.
Is there another manicore? You know, like I don't know. Did we kill
so
like?
first make a nature check.
Oh, cool. They're lonely creatures or what have you. 16.
16. You do know that manticores do tend to live in packs of like 3 to 6.
Okay.
We're going to the wrong cave, guys.
Okay.
But you don't see any sign of anything else in your area. I'll say
Okay.
you don't even have to check for it.
Yeah. So I'll probably yell up and be like, "Are you guys sure this is a good idea? There may be more of them up there in his cave."
What? I can't hear you.
I say it even louder. Where it's like I know he hears me.
What does the cave look like? What does the outside of the cave look like?
It's not a huge entrance, and actually once you get inside, it's not a super large area. It's maybe only 20 feet wide. Let's go ahead and make a perception check.
Natural 20, so 23, 25.
Okay. Yeah, so looking around, you see this is definitely where it's been layering here, and you see the main thing you see is a half-eaten human person, and he is wearing the familiar gold and blue of a city guard uniform.
So it's definitely not the guy we saw on the cliffs earlier. How fresh is the corpse?
Doesn't seem to be too fresh. It's been here a couple days.
What stage is the larvae at?
We're at the botfly stage. That means at least 7 days.
Okay. Well, based on my years of training in entomology,
Gus is like, let me inspect the body as he loots it.
And with your roll, you do see there's a coin purse that is not with the body.
I loot the coin purse.
Yeah, if you look in there, you find 10 green agates. So gems.
Okay. I will add that to my inventory. Actually, yeah, I'll add it to my inventory.
Yeah. And looking around, there's nothing else of interest in here. There's I don't. I was trying to think what would a manticore sleep on. I think you probably built like a nest of some kind in here,
Yeah.
but nothing worth anything. And there doesn't seem to be that much room in here for there to be multiple.
Okay. So I come out and let everybody know that this is not the cave that we are looking for.
All right, so we came up here and got what? There was nothing in there?
I got some gems. I don't know if they're worth anything.
I don't know anything about gems, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. What color are they?
Green.
Green sounds like value. All right.
Green's the color of money.
Well, not in this world.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I guess we're gonna climb back down then.
I don't see why not.
Pretty much.
I would like to do one last perception check for anything else that would be kind of out of the ordinary there.
Okay, go ahead.
So 13.
13. Yeah, you don't find anything else, but you do kind of look out from the cave, and it's kind of pretty seeing the mountain view from up here.
I will pull out my DSLR and take a picture.
You would.
All right, head down the rope.
I bet Gus is a Nikon guy too.
So I'll have you go ahead and make your 2 athletics checks to climb down.
Can I remove the? No, I can't remove them behind me because then I would just fall.
Well, you could remove it and then try and climb down without a rope.
I'll just. I only used 2 of them. I got 8 more. I'll be fine.
And you're also gonna leave your ropes.
Yeah, I'll leave the rope.
Okay.
Well,
Last man down. Bring. Oh, this could go poorly.
all right. First one is a. Is that athletics?
Yeah.
It's a 12.
Okay, you make it down. The first one.
Second one is a 11.
Okay, you make it back down. And Dandriel and Nightbreeze, I assume you're coming back down too.
Yep.
Nat 1
Oh no, Dan.
on the first roll. The one
Dandriel
when I'm highest up in the air.
falls
Uh-oh.
from the rope.
He's got a spell he can use.
So
I reach out to grab him as he's falling. If it,
Well, so-
make a dexterity check. Also, yeah.
19 plus,
my man Breezy.
so 22
Okay.
with my pinky.
You are able to just in time catch the edge of his cloak and pull him back in.
You saved me.
It's what I do.
Dan, the damsel in distress.
Let's try that again, but let's be a little bit more careful. Do we still have that extra 50 feet of rope?
Yeah,
we
tie it
do.
on
You
him.
have one extra one.
Yeah. Why don't I tie it to you and you climb down, and then you get to the pitten, and then I'll climb down, and then
Buddy system.
we'll buddy system down like you're supposed to be safe. All those climbers out there, be safe. Don't free climb.
Yeah, so I will. Let's do that. So I guess I make my second roll now,
Yes,
Let
I'll
me
belay.
make your
I'll belay.
First roll again.
or first roll again.
Yeah, I'll belay. Jesus.
It's another nat 1.
That's incredible.
How does this happen? How does this happen?
So, Nightbreeze, I'm going to say make
Bag
a
of shame.
make
Into
a
it.
strength saving throw at advantage because you were prepared for this.
Because I watched this just happen. Strength at advantage is 22.
22. So you're able to hold there as Dandriel falls and
I'm just
and
dangling like
catches at the end of the rope.
There's apparently a spot that you're not supposed to step on. Step on a different spot.
And you do kind of once the rope gets taut, you kind of bounce back up and yo-yo for a minute, but it settles and you.
Lindariel's like at the bottom, like oh god, like shuffling, like.
Like climbing's hard. This is
Yeah. You maybe scrape a little bit against the cliff face, but it doesn't do any damage.
Gosh.
Do you want to try that again?
Well, no. He's down now. He's
Cool.
Well, am I halfway down or am I all the way down?
You're halfway down.
Okay, so now I'm.
But
now I'm there.
Yeah, you can.
I'm holding on.
Now I'm going to climb down while you're holding on. You're going to like.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
A belay.
holding onto both ropes.
Yeah. And this is athletics, you said?
Yes.
And this is when it gets bad.
9.
Oh no!
You do manage. You take your time with it, but you do manage to slide down the rope, and so you're
Okay.
both together at the middle point.
All right, so now I hold on and say, okay, let's try this again.
Okay.
All right.
You can do this. I believe in you.
New D20. 15.
15. Yeah,
Hey.
you make it down.
You
No
fall.
problem.
All right, I'll go. 11.
11. Yep. You descend the rest of the way, and everyone is safely back on the ground.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Gonna have to take you practice climbing a little bit.
I don't do a lot of climbing. I can fly for very short periods, but probably not enough to help me from those things. That was really high up. Really high.
Could you imagine if you fell 100 feet? That would hurt.
Yeah, probably. That probably hurt. I don't think. Yeah. So this is the quickly out of character. The thing that I'm not even sure how it would have gone that I was thinking about was trying to, while I was falling, slapping myself with mage armor so that I could use tempestuous magic to try and fly 10 feet up to slow myself down right before I hit the ground. If you hadn't caught me, that was what I was gonna try.
That would have been fun too.
Oh yeah. And hopefully I never have to figure out how that will go.
All right, so we're all here.
Yeah.
Do we want to rest again?
We're not that far, are we?
Yeah. How far up the mountain do you think we are at this point?
Yeah, I think
Well, like
you're just past
3/4.
2/3.
2/3? Yeah.
Oh, we could just probably finish it out then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just press on.
Well, how long is a short rest? Is it 15 minutes or an hour?
Rules as written, it's an hour, but I can say you could
Okay.
do it shorter if you want.
I wouldn't mind doing a little tiny rest, just a little, in case we run into something again.
All right. Yeah, and so if we take a short rest, I would try and keep my eyes out for dude who disappeared and chucked rocks at us while we're resting.
Sure. So you guys can do a short rest and make a perception check.
3.
Yeah. No one else comes by while you're resting.
While we're sitting there, I pull out some rations and start eating because I'm hungry.
I was just wondering what time it was.
Ooh. Oh, never mind. That's 4 hours. Okay. I forgot about the trance thing. I don't know if we. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's 4 hours.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. I'm ready.
Okay. You guys keep going. What's your marching order this time?
Still in front.
Okay.
It's probably the same marching order.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let him get as far away as he was before.
Sure. So Nightbreeze, Lynn, Dan, Gus. Okay. As you're going up this time, it's still a steep path going up, but this is a more well-defined trail at this point. It kind of cuts in a little bit, so you have some blocking from the wind. And it's heading more steeply, like straight up the mountain here.
Okay.
Right,
Just
go
keep
ahead.
my eyes out and keep moving.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a survival check.
That would be a 9.
9. Okay. Yeah, so the path, in some places it gets a little narrow, some places it gets a little windy again, but it's a good workout hiking up here. Have everyone go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw. After you go for about another hour.
18.
Natural 20. Where was that when I needed it?
You were saving it for now.
Yeah. My constitution is ridiculous.
8.
And what was Lynn's?
Oh, sorry, 15.
15. Gus, you have a point of exhaustion.
Got it.
You are. After that time, you come up to where you see the checkpoint for the guard checkpoint.
Oh, thank goodness.
Let me find my spot.
Hello and well met, guards.
Yeah, you see. Basically, there's a fence there that is blocking the path, and I can show you. Maybe I can show you. So yep, you're in this area where it cuts into the mountain more, so there's walls on either side, and there is a wall blocking the path with a gate in the middle.
Hey, Gus, this might be your time to shine, man.
I approach the gate and hail the guards. Hey!
Hail! Hail, guards.
Hail and well met. I believe you should be expecting us. We are the Gus Talmost party.
So you don't actually see anyone there at first, and so there isn't a response right away.
Hello. I walk up to the door and just knock.
You hear a bit of movement beyond the door, but you can't see through it. And a moment later, you see a man comes up. He's on top of the wall here. There's a landing there, so you can see him peer over the wall and say, "Hail! I'm Captain Tarek of the City Guard. Who comes?"
Hey, it's Gus Talmost, party of 4.
What are you doing here?
You should be expecting us. Vajra Safar sent us up here to speak with Halam.
Well, we're here to make sure no one disturbs the old man's meditation, and it's good we do. I wouldn't want you to bother him. That wouldn't be good. He insisted we let no one trouble him.
Well, I insist that you let us in to go speak with him.
I mean, I really don't think you want to do that. Even Drake in here, he went to give him some food and drink, and he got hit upside the head.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
I'll kind of like
Are we
push
gonna?
it next to him a little bit and be like, and not meaning to be insisting or anything. Here on official business for the gray hand, right? Gray hand.
Gray hands.
Gray hand. We've got these things. We were asked to do this, and we understand it may not be the safest of missions, but it is something that we are doing for the safety of the good people of Waterdeep.
I kind of look at Dan like, where did that come from?
And I'll say, you know, you have a Manicore problem, right? It just tried to kill us. We killed it.
Let's say had a Manticore problem due to a adventuring party. Nightbreeze, what's the name of the adventuring party again?
God, I was looking at my notes. I can't find it. What's the name of the party?
The Troll
Damn
Skull
it.
Syndicate.
The Troll Skull Syndicate,
I'm going to write that big on this page.
of which Gus Talmost is a member, but it is that is a subline to the title.
Yeah, so he kind of like ducks his head down for a moment, and you hear kind of some whispering, and he pops back up. He's like, "Well, if you really insist, we can open the gate. It's kind of stuck. You're gonna have to help us push it from that side, and we'll pull from this side."
All right.
Okay. I'll push it with a gust of wind.
So you want to try gust of wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, you blow some wind at it. It does kick up some dust, but it doesn't seem to push the gate at all.
Curse. All right, let's
So
push
Gus
with
was already
actual
up here
hand.
knocking on it, right?
Yeah, I'll go up with Gus, and I'll push on the other side.
Okay. Is anyone else going up to push?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going.
I'll
Okay.
get up close, but I won't bother pushing.
Okay. So have the three of you go ahead and make a strength check. Make it an athletics.
Not unless I see that they're struggling, then I'll help them. I'm assuming that like 3 people at a door is
Yeah.
enough people to be pushing.
Got a
17.
whole strength of 6.
Natural one.
Please let him like slip and fall in like the muddy, because it's still raining, face first into muddy ground. And then that's when I'll step over him and help push.
Okay. So the you guys are all pushing on the door, and at first it doesn't quite give, and you're doing that like lean against it and push, and then suddenly they give, and you all kind of fall forward, and there is a pit on the other side that you start to fall into. Make dexterity saving throws
Jeez.
and roll for initiative.
Dexterity save.
It was a trap.
It is a 21 on my dex save.
Okay. You avoid the trap, and you jump over it. I'll say.
All right.
Natural 20 on my deck save.
Okay. Same thing. And Gus, you're at disadvantage because of exhaustion.
Doesn't matter. It's a natural one.
Ah!
What did you roll in?
She
I'm
wasn't
not-
pushing
I'm
on the
not
door.
Alright.
pushing the door.
And I'm gonna here I go. I'm gonna reach down and try to
Initiative,
grab
I
Gus
didn't
as he falls.
So Gus falls 10 feet into a trench, and
It's a latrine.
you'll take 1d6 damage. 3 damage. And on the other side of the gate, you also see two people in city guard uniforms ready to attack.
All right, initiative, right? Initiative.
My initiative was 16.
Okay.
Much better this time. Much better. 19.
Am I rolling initiative as well?
Yes.
To 13.
19.
Okay, so Nightbreeze and Dan can decide between each other.
Your dex is higher, right, Bruce?
My dex is +3, 16.
Yep. You go first.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and these first 3 spaces behind the gate are a pit.
Okay.
And let me just let's do that. Because you guys can't see these guys.
They do not exist. They are figments of our imagination. Oh,
There they are.
They are
sweet.
they are fig Newtons of our imagination.
And
All right.
so first up is Nightbreeze. There's someone. There are basically two. There's 2 women in city guard uniforms and the one guy on top who was talking to you.
And you say they're definitely ready to fight?
Yeah. They have weapons drawn.
Okay.
Why?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and attack. I have no love loss. So, that is a 14.
14 is a hit.
Sweet. That would be 9 damage to the one that I'm right next to.
Okay. That looks like it hurt quite a bit.
And I'm gonna move around, staying engaged to the square that's to my right, to where I'm up against the other one as well.
Oh, you're moving in here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna scream really loud. You don't want to do this, not today.
Okay. Dandriel is up.
The one that he just moved within range of, I'll cast Bolt at.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Then that hits and critically.
Yep. So. That's 19 damage.
Oh.
And since 2 of my d8s were the same, I get to choose another target and cast at them too.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
So the guy that already took some damage is also getting a spell attack. 11?
That hits.
Okay. You were right, Nightbreeze. Not today.
Not today. Not today.
And that one is 9 damage.
Oh, yeah, she goes down.
And the one that was 19 damage. Because I can. Thunder damage.
Sure.
Why not? And for the other one, I'll do acid damage.
A loud crash as Dan casts a spell.
So, essentially, warbling massive ridiculousness hits the one so hard that part of it forks off and slams the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I look over my shoulder at Dan and say, nice.
Not today, man.
All right. Then the one up on the tower, seeing that display of devastating magic, will aim his heavy crossbow at Dandriel.
Makes sense, yep.
For 16 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits. That real hits.
That hits for a good 2 damage. And he'll yell, "Hey, Draken!" And that's his turn. That one is dead or out. So then Dariel's turn.
So Darla is not understanding this at all. Like, we were sent up here by the people that are in charge here, and then they're attacking us.
Oh, Lynn knows. She thought it was a trap.
You called it.
Yeah, this is totally an I told you so moment.
We're gonna get a talking to after this.
I'm so frustrated right now.
Oh, wow, we owe her an apology.
I think we need to take the horses to go get groomed for her.
Okay. I guess can I see the guy like up? Is he still leaning over? The guy that's up there?
You can see him. I'll say he probably has half cover.
Okay, but I could probably hit him with my bow,
Sure.
right? Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do then. That is a 15.
That hits.
Okay. Uh, 5.
All right. Takes 5 damage.
And I'm going to yell at him to stop.
Okay. And now it's Gus's turn.
We're gonna
You,
shoot
I
him in
don't
the
have
dome
any
this
more
time.
time to be like any energy to be more eloquent other than stop.
So Gus is prone in a 10-foot pit.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I take a nap. I will stand up,
Mhm.
and I'm 6 feet tall, so can I reach the ledge to pull myself up?
Yeah, you can try and pull up. Make another athletics climbing check.
It's a 6 and a 2, so a 1. That's 3 straight ones.
Yeah, you do the thing where you like try to like jump up and then just like slide back down.
All right. I will pull out a piton, stick it into the wall, and step on it. Put
Okay.
another one in the wall, step on it, and just keep doing that. How many
Okay.
pitons am I gonna have to use?
Roll a d10.
Go for a 1.
8.
You use 8 pitons.
Use all of the rest of them.
That's all. Pitons
That-
are gone.
you climb yourself up out of the hole.
I used 1 per foot.
That's
Pretty much.
You were putting them next to each other. Or you...
All right, so
Oh, but I'll let you get up there for that turn.
all right, and then I will bonus action. Well, how much movement do I have left?
Probably none. I was thinking you
All right.
used enough of it getting out.
All right, then I will bonus action dash to get behind the dude that Night Breeze has encountered.
Okay, so you're getting.
Yep. So I can flank him, and then I will attack.
Use an action to climb.
So I'll just stand there and flank him.
That's good. Gives
I'll-
me advantage.
I'll whisper in his ear. Hi.
Sweet nothing, sweet nothing.
Okay. that one's actually that's a woman that you can tell, but
Oh, great.
if you're keeping,
Oh,
keeping
yeah,
track
so
of,
Gus
Yeah.
is going,
Gus is like,
hello.
hey.
keeping track of pronouns.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay,
Gus, you're such a creeper.
and then it is her turn. So she's gonna use her mace, and first attack Nightbreeze.
Sure.
It's a natural 1.
Yeah.
So that completely misses, but she like loses her balance and like swings around, but she'll come around and try to attack Gus. It's a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, so that didn't go very well.
I told you
So
not today.
She's then just gonna back up slightly and turn back to Nightbreeze.
When I get opportunity attack, then
Yeah, you can. As also that's far enough away.
18.
18 is a hit. Did you do that at disadvantage?
It's
Or-
level 3 when hits.
Level 3 is attack disadvantage.
Oh,
level
okay. So
Yeah.
just
checks.
Yep.
ability checks and saving throws.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
That is 11 damage.
Oh, okay. Not looking too good. Alright, back to the top is Nightbreeze.
Let me see something really quick. Feeling fairly confident. You said she's not looking too good, right?
Correct.
I would kind of like look at Gus, give a little wink, and I'd run past her, drawing the attack of opportunity to go up the stairs to get the guard that's at the top tower.
Sure.
Look at him. He's so daring and
You're
debonair.
30 feet. You're not quite there, but I'll give it to you so you can get here.
I leap over the no, because then you'll make me do a check. Do you want to do your attack?
Sure. That is a 13 to hit.
No.
Okay.
All right. So I thrust with my rapier right into the side or back, whatever I can see. Still screaming the whole time. Not today. Why? And that is a 14.
14 will hit.
Cool. That is 12 damage.
Okay. Alright. And that's it. That's Dandrill's turn.
I will firebolt at the one that is on the ground still.
Okay.
Look down with us. That is 10.
10 does not hit.
Curse. Yeah, and that's the. I won't even move. I'll just kind of stay hanging out then.
Okay. Then you see this this cart over here gets kind of pushed aside as a door swings open from underneath this platform, and another guy comes out.
That's fair.
A guy strong enough to move the cart when he opened the door.
We're in trouble.
Thankfully, I still have 2 spell slots.
He comes out and he sees Gus right away, so he's gonna pull out his heavy crossbow and attack Gus. That's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 damage. And then the guy on the tower is going to continue attacking Dan. That's a natural 20.
Ouch.
Uh-oh. Good thing you got 2 spell slots left.
So that's 9 damage.
Mm-mm.
I am unconscious.
Sweet.
Okay. And Lindariel's up.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I'm just gonna shoot at the same guy I shot at before.
Okay.
Natural 20.
That's a hit.
And ooh, an 8 out of 8. Plus 3.
And that's
11.
That's doubled.
Sorry, 11.
11 damage total.
Yeah.
And that was what you doubled it for the crit?
Oh no, I didn't double. Oh, I forgot that.
So 20.
Yeah, no, so I rolled an 8. So then 16, right? And then plus 3.
Yeah,
19.
he goes down. He just
Oh, my
collapses
God.
right in front of Nightbreeze. And did you want to move?
I may can I hop over the
Yeah, since
trench
you know
thingy?
it's there, it's not difficult to hop across.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's all I'll do.
Okay. Gus.
Come on, Gus. You're muted.
Oh, there you go. Cool. I will move just a little bit towards the guy below me there
Sure.
and attack him.
Okay.
That is an 8. Bonus action to use my short sword. And that is a 17.
17 hits.
So, 6. That is 6 damage.
Okay. And she turns and swings right back at you. With a 16 to hit
That hits.
Oh, Jesus.
for 3 damage.
Oof.
No, that wasn't right. Sorry. Wrong dice.
30 damage. 30.
5 damage. Alright, and we are... Before the next turn, you hear a frog croaking.
God! Ugh. Okay. I'm forgetting to keep track of that.
Well, he didn't.
All right. So, let's see. I roll a d6. Here we go. Natural 1. So that's an odd number. So now I get to roll a d20.
Mhm.
A 15.
Do you have the item up, or do you want me to find it?
I have it up.
Okay.
So all resistance is not in effect for the next 2 rounds.
Okay. Good to
Does
know.
us nothing right now.
And Nightbreeze's turn.
Is it the counter resets to 1 now, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to run forward and leap over the wall with my rapier out, thrusting down on top of the chick that hasn't died yet.
Okay, the one next to Gus?
Yes.
Okay. I'll have you make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics puts me at a 17.
Okay, yeah, you do like a fancy flip and it'll give you advantage on the attack.
Oh, okay. With advantage, it's a natural 20.
Alright.
Which is a
shit.
7. 7, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, you smash her
Yes.
pretty hard, she goes down.
She's been hit by 2 19s. I hope she's dead.
I was gonna say.
And I'm going to
Jesus.
I'm going to use my bonus action to. God, I've got nothing because I already gave you guys my healing potion. If we get to an ally who is do we have to have a healing potion to stabilize?
You can try a medicine check.
But it is an action.
Yeah,
at
it's
the
an
very
action,
least.
and it might just stabilize. It probably wouldn't do any healing.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I would scream at the top of my lungs, "No, Dan, not today!" And,
I love this is our new inside joke.
Yeah. So I have about how much movement would you say I have left?
You just jumped down, so you've only moved like 5 feet.
Can I make it to Dan?
No, not quite. Well, yeah, you can. You can make it up here.
Okay. I'll get next to Dan and I'll kneel down because I have no idea.
Yeah, okay. And now it's Dandriel's turn.
Death save.
Make a death saving throw.
I will say that the overlay on Twitch for death save is pretty nice.
Oh, yeah, I need to look at that. Hold on. Oh, that is nice.
It's pretty. I like it.
Yeah. 17.
All right,
So that's
succeed.
a success. Bam.
Okay. Now this guy, seeing that his friends are all down, he's gonna try to just run past Gus and head towards. Try to head towards the gate to run away. So Gus, you get an attack of opportunity.
Natural 20.
Close. It was a 19. So 20. You hear me?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. All right. 10 damage.
All right. And he's actually going to dash to go further.
Is he passing me? Do
Yep,
I have
you
an
can also
attack?
get
of
another attack of opportunity.
Okay. I may do like short sword since they're close, right?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
It's 2
I've
in a
never
row.
used my short swords too, so I feel like this is exciting.
You guys are my heroes.
Okay. Okay, so that's 6. So 8.
And that doubled with the crit?
Yes.
Okay. Takes 8 damage.
I rolled a 3, so and then plus
Alright,
2.
yeah, and he's going to continue to dash. So he gets to about there. And it's Lindario's turn.
Oh.
Arrow in the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Over it. Yeah, I rolled a 17, so that's a 23. Please, please, please roll high. Ooh. So that's 6.
6, okay. Doesn't look good. He's kind of limping away. Gus's turn.
How far away am I?
Total to get around the door.
Yeah. I'll bonus action dash to catch up to him.
Yeah, you're like 40 feet away.
Yeah. And then attack him. My rapier.
Sure.
It is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
It is 6 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh. I want to come up behind him and stab him directly in the back of the ankle to make him fall. And just watch him just drag himself.
We really
Like-
got to work on non-lethal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna try to grab,
Yeah.
but sure, you can Achilles him. That's fine.
Yeah. I just wanted to Achilles him and watch him drag himself sadly, pitifully away
Until he dies.
until he dies.
Yeah, you stab his ankle and he immediately falls and just like face plants into the dirt.
And then I walk over and just kick him super hard directly in the junk.
Okay.
Oh, Gus.
Yeah.
Low blow, literally.
Literally.
Well, he came out from behind me and shot me. He deserved it.
There's a line you just do not cross.
You don't kick a man when he's down, and you don't kick him there.
Well, I do.
I approve of it.
It's the first time Lynn has been on Gus.
Lynn's like, yeah.
Are we still in initiative?
There are no more threats that you can see.
Oh, that's a great thing to know.
But Nightbreeze would be up next if you wanted to.
I want to do a medicine check to try to stabilize Dan, saying, "Not today, little buddy. Not today."
Sure, go ahead.
All right, medicine. Oh, yeah, this is going to go for well.
I
I'll
would
take a 17.
17. I don't think a medicine check alone stabilizes Edison. I think you need a natural 20. But I can double check.
No, it sounds right.
But I'll say you get one more successful death save is what I'll say for right now because I know we're running late.
Yay.
So you got 2 successes and now it's your turn to try again.
Take that. And then death save time. 9.
Oh.
Yeah, because death saves there's no mod, right? It's
There's
just-
no mod.
So
You have to roll 10 or better.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's my fail.
So you got 2 and 1. All right. Does anyone else?
Say, don't go to the light, Dan. Don't do it.
Anyone else
I mean, would
acting before we have him roll again?
I mean, the only other thing I was gonna do is maybe do a medicine check, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll make a difference.
You got no more lay on hands?
No.
You guys can both make one more medicine check.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm right there. I was planning on doing it anyway. Yeah, I got 19.
19. So I'll let you make one more death save at advantage.
Oh, awesome. Thankfully, it's advantage. Doesn't matter. It's fail. The first one was a 6. Second one was a 2.
No.
Oh, no.
Nobody has a healing potion?
No, I used it.
So since we're on the last roll, I'm gonna actually look up what a medicine check is supposed to do, because if it just outright stabilizes you, I won't go through the drama.
So there's at least one rule that I see that says it's only a DC 10 to stabilize. It's just 0 healing. Stabilize at 0 hit points. But I think the person might need to have
The first aid kit or something.
a
right?
first aid kit.
Yeah. So I don't think it does anything without the some sort of healing bandages or kit or something.
We can take a long rest.
No, we can't.
He can't rest while he's unconscious.
I am one roll away from pulling spare character.
Let me.
my God.
I'll take a minute to double check this, just to be sure I'm not messing up rules at a vital moment. Have to scroll.
Well,
through
it
the
depends
book.
on how far along initiative we moved. This could be initiative number 12 again, I think.
No,
I think I have it at 10.
we eliminated a couple people.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
Also, probably shouldn't be 2 and 2. You should be 1 and 2.
Alright, so the other reading I'm seeing actually says it's a DC 10 medicine check. There's no check if it's a healer, if it's a healing kit, or the spare the dying cantrip. Immediately stabilize. But this is all based on interpretation from the falling unconscious section of the player's handbook.
Okay. Then what I will do. Now I was checking the tools in Xanathar's guide to see if it specifically said like a medicine kit would do that, because if that was what a medicine kit was for, I would think not having it wouldn't do it. So he says the unconscious section in the player's handbook.
Yeah, I think the page I saw was 140.
Combat.
It was the page that I saw referenced was 147. I'm looking to pull it up in D&D Beyond now.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Find the unconscious condition.
So I think it's actually this section might be titled points.
Stabilizing a creature. If healing is unavailable, the creature can at least be stabilized. You can administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize, which requires a successful DC 10 medicine check. Got it.
Yeah, and if you look up the healer's kit adventuring gear item, that really clarifies this more than anything else.
Okay, that's what I was trying to find.
Yeah, healer's kit in the compendium, it's under equipment adventuring gear. The kit is a leather pouch containing bandages, salves, and splints. The kit has 10 uses. As an action, you can expend 1 use to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make the wisdom check.
Okay, that's what I was actually looking for that I didn't find.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah. So you are stabilized, so you're not...
You want to know what it would have been?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm stabilized, but let's see what it would have been. Oh, Lord.
No.
Dead. That was a 9.
Say, I feel like a medicine check. Otherwise, what's the point of a medicine check?
I've used it to analyze wounds and stuff like that. How something died.
This is one of those cases where, like, us all being a little bit rules lawyery literally just saved my life.
No, I knew I wasn't sure on that, so I wasn't going to have it be the death of a character on a judgment call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had characters die to far worse.
Yeah. But I will have you roll 1d4.
Roll a 1d4, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
DM discretion, you're dead.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
I'll take DM discretion if I get health points back instead of at 0. As I find a D4. I know I have plenty of them. Here we go. Come on. There it is. 4! Look at that. There's the nice rolls.
That wasn't the nice roll. That was the opposite.
Oh, no.
So if nothing else can heal you, you're going to remain unconscious at 0 hit points for 4 hours.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, yep, there we go. So I am unconscious at 0 hit point.
But we can tell that he's stabilized.
Yeah, he's just out right now, but he's not in danger.
It's nap time for Dan. Dan needed a nap.
Assuming nothing else puts him in danger.
Yeah, if something else hits me, it's an immediate failed death save.
Where you're already at.
In the next 4 hours.
Well, I'll say since
well, if I'm
Nightbreeze's
stabilized, they
first one stabilized you.
Yeah,
so
it should start over.
One of those fails didn't count because Nightbreeze would have stabilized you before it. And you succeeded the first one, so yeah, you don't have any failed death saves.
Yeah.
We'll retroact that.
And me just doing another medicine check afterwards, because I did another one, that doesn't have any effect.
No.
Yeah,
I'd have to have a kit.
He's stabilized, so.
Yeah.
Do you have any more spell slots?
I only have 2, and I used it on you, and then I used it on me.
Curse.
All right. Is that like a lean-to left?
On the left, yeah, it's like a little tent thing.
I would want to try to carefully pick up Dan and move.
Sure.
Don't drop them.
Yeah. Who has their combat life
Make
saving?
a dexterity saving throw. No, you don't. You can move him. That's fine.
And then I proceed to loot all the bodies that I can. I'm looking for anything.
Heal potions, healer's kits.
Come on, DM.
Interesting things here. So which one are you going to first?
Well, I imagine that Gus is.
Yeah, I'm looting the guy by me.
Lynn, are you going to loot?
I will
I'm
probably
moving down.
start rummaging around, like, in the building, like, the stuff kind of, I don't know if there's anything.
And out comes 2 manticore.
Like, is this one of those classic? You're gonna try like.
Yeah.
We found 10 potions.
Oh gosh.
Alright, so
Wait.
who's doing what first?
All right, I'll get Dan underneath the lean-to,
Sure.
and then if Lynn's going into the building, I'm going to rummage through the first person between me and the building.
Okay. So
And
I think
that's
Gus,
what
are
I'm
you going through this guy first? Is Gus
Yeah,
active in this?
I'm doing the one that's right by me.
Okay. You find he has a pouch, and if you go through the pouch, you find 100 gold pieces,
Like he needs it.
and you find a vial of dark liquid.
It's rum.
Well, we got a test subject. He's unconscious. See what happens.
No, I do not consent.
Night Breeze, you're going through her. You find a gem. It's an amethyst, and you found a wand.
Oh boy.
Just added
Okay.
to the collection.
Yeah, it's the fighters collecting wands. All right, I'll move on to the next one.
And you're going over here. Who is that? That's her. She has a pouch. Contains 10 gold pieces.
All right.
Lindario, inside you find there's 2 beds. There's a shelf with some like rations on it, and there's you find 5 flasks of bourbon.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay, can I check the guy that's up there?
Yeah. Heading up there, he also has a pouch with 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Night Breeze, I'll have you make a perception check.
Make a what you cut out.
Perception.
22.
So you didn't notice it on the first one, but on the second one, as you were getting her pouch, you did notice she has a tattoo of a flying snake.
Oh, mother.
And I think that's probably a good place to end for tonight.
That is awesome. That was a really good session.
Very
I
good.
totally thought that today we were going to be like decorating our place. And
I was totally geared up for
I
that.
was like, this is going to be like a boring day, but it's going to be fun.
No, Dan's dying. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
No, you caused political drama in the town and got sent on a mission.
Oh.
This is awesome.
So depending on where you want to pick this up, I would say that Night Breeze kind of sits next to Dan the entire time and takes a short rest while Dan is taking a shorter rest.
Well, it's
Well, he's
4
taking
hours,
a longer
so it's
rest.
4 short rests. So this turns into a long rest pretty fast.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, I mean, granted, my character's unconscious, so no, he has actual no say in this, but maybe a good opportunity for us to attempt to bed down here and rest.
Yeah.
I hear Dan's head, his voice in my head. No, I think this is a good spot to stop. We would probably try to clean up and bed down.
Yeah.
Sure, it's not. Still not that late in the day. You are tired from the climb and from the combat, but altogether you've been walking for what, like 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
And so you started at what was like 6 a.m. No, maybe like 7. There was a little bit of travel. Let's say 8. You started at 8. So it's not even noon yet.
That's a good day for me.
But hell, I'm not even usually out of bed yet, and I'm unconscious again.
Well, you're back in bed. There you go.
Hey, it's right where I wanted to be.
Alright, well that was a good game, everyone. Thanks for hanging
awesome.
out. Thanks everyone watching. And we'll
Yeah.
see you next time.